about this. But there you go. We're live. Hello guys and welcome back to yet another live stream. Sunderland versus Coventry. Coventry go away to top of the table Sunderland without a manager and with some key players injured. This should be fun. Hello guys and welcome to the stream. Get your comments down below, drop a like, make sure you're subscribed, get your predictions down there. Sunderland versus Coventry, it should be a right old laugh, shouldn't it? Honestly, I'm not sure what to think about this game. Thank you to those of you guys that have already tuned in. Let's do the first thing, which is hit that like button. Just help this stream get off to a big one, a good start, sorry. It could be a big one. Let's hit the like button. It could be a good stream. It could be a bad stream. I'm not sure. I don't feel totally confident. I actually feel a bit strange about this because even if Coventry win, which is of course what we want, there will still be a bittersweet taste and you'll think, well, why didn't the players do that for Robbins? Anyway, Coventry City's first game in 7.5 years without Mark Robbins as the manager. And it is away at Sunderland. Oh my goodness me. I am terrified. Welcome along to everyone. Like I say, drop a like. Let's get those predictions in. I am interested to see how you guys are feeling. Whether you're a Coventry fan, a Sunderland fan, or a neutral, what are you thinking on this? What are you thinking about this game? Because I can't even make sense of this. I can't. There's 100 people in here already. Oh, God, they've all tuned in to watch Coventry City fail. No. No. This is not what we want. Oh, let's hope it goes well. Let's really hope it goes well. Welcome along to everyone. Let's go to the live chat. Get your comments in. Hit that like button. Alan, how are you doing? He says 1-1. Steve, Sky Blue is predicting a 2-2 draw. Glimpse says you're going to win. And there are lots of comments already about the starting 11, which is where we're going to go next. Let's have a look at this starting 11, guys. Yeah. Let's get it up so we can get Sunderland starting 11 up as well, guys. Like I say, we've just got started. Tune in, hit that like button, get your comments in the live chat. Let's start with Sunderland. They're the home team. That's how it's done. Sunderland start with former Coventry goalkeeper Simon Moore, Hume, Mepham, 09, Kirkin, Neil, Brown. That's a player we nearly signed, isn't it? Roberts, Rigg, Mundell and Isidore. They are a good team. They are top of the table for a reason. They are missing Bellingham. Yeah, they are because he got suspended. But look, Brown, experienced at this level. You've got Moore, of course, we're familiar with. Rigg, really talented youngster. Isidore looks like an exciting player. Let's have a look at Coventry then. Let's move us all the way over here so you can see it. Oh, right. What is going on here? I know we're missing players. So by the looks of it, we are missing... Who's not on the bench? So we haven't got Dovin or Ben Wilson. Have we not? Are we missing 2 goalkeepers? What is going on? We're missing the first 2 goalkeepers. Right, so Collins is in goal. If he gets injured, who's the backup keeper? Which one is it? I don't actually know. Is it Bell? Is he the keeper? Is it Perry? Is it Rachel? Who's Rachel? Gosh. Right, Latibodiere, Thomas, Binks, Van Evac, De Silva in central midfield. Kitchen? What? To be fair, look, the BBC's got a track record of putting players in the wrong positions. But look at this. You got 7 defenders there. I mean, Rodoni is naturally a midfielder, but he has been playing defence, like left back recently, like left wing back. So, technically, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 defenders. But I'm not going to include Rodoni. It's 6 defenders, really. And to be honest, Latibodiere is probably playing somewhere in the middle. And then you've got Torp, Thomas Asante, and Wright. What is that? Like, what is that formation? And what? Look, the BBC are not helping, okay? The BBC are not helping because they put the players in different positions. I'm surprised they've not got Collins up front and Hadji Wright in goal. But what even is that? I mean, I get that they've said we're missing a few players. That's fair enough, that happens. But have we just suddenly lost about 6 players in about 3 days? Did they all pack their bags and leave with Mark Robbins? What's actually going on? Guys, Get your comments in on that starting 11. What are you saying about that? What even is that? Right, Jabba Dabba Doo is a Newcastle fan. He's donated. Thank you so much, Jabba Dabba Doo. He says, come on Coventry, 2-1, beat the Mackhams. Well, there you go. Thank you. And to any other Newcastle fans that might have tuned in, I'm sure you'll be on our side today. Thank you, Jabba Dabba Doo. Very generous. And welcome along to everyone. Get your thoughts in on that starting 11. Rachel is the goalkeeper, says Steve. Okay, Rachel is the goalie. No, Bell is the backup goalie, says Red King. Which one? It's Luke Bell, isn't it? I've got to be honest. I don't know if I'm being arrogant or stupid or what, but I'm not very familiar with some of the players on the bench there. Some people might be. If you're really into looking at the academy players and whatnot, you're probably familiar, but some of those names I haven't heard of. I'm all for being proven that they're going to be great players. Go for it, but I don't even know some of them. 3-1 to Sunderland is what someone's just commented. 3-0 to Sunderland, says Jacob. Maths says Doug King out. Steve says they're both goalkeepers. So we've got 3 keepers in the squad now. What is going on? What a disastrous start to the stream. And then we've got Reece Carr, by the way. So I was trying to read up on Reece Carr, who is the interim manager for today. By the way, can I just say, we're going to give him our support, because even though we're all probably devastated about the Mark Robins news, we do support Coventry. We want our team to win. We want success for our club. But I was trying to read up on Reece Carr. I don't know anything about him. First of all, he hasn't even got a Wikipedia page. I don't even think he was a player. And he hasn't been a manager. He's done different roles behind the scenes at clubs, development, assistant coaching and stuff like that. I don't know much about him. So if you can enlighten me on Reece Carr, be sure. But I did try and do some research, and there's not a lot to say. 3-2 to Sunderland, says GHJN. Kieran reckons it'll be 2-1 to Coventry. Guys, this is really weird. It's really uncharted territory for Coventry. It really, really is. I couldn't even tell you what I'm going to predict. I stuck with my original prediction, which was 1-1, even after Robins got sacked, because I don't know. It doesn't make it any easier, does it? There is that weird chance we might just beat them because we have a good record against Sunderland. But then was that because we had Robins? Are we now going to be completely rubbish without Robins? I don't know. I really don't know. This is a weird one. Make sure to stick around. Any Sunderland fans in here, by the way? How are you feeling? Do you think this is the opportunity you need to get that win against Coventry that you've probably been craving for a long time now? The Coventry fans all seem divided here. We've got Joe, who's a Reading fan. He says it'll be 2-1 Sunderland. SAFC for life says 2-0 to Sunderland. Sorry, but 3-1 Sunderland, says Kieran. Isidore with a brace, says Joe. Yeah, quite a few people going for Sunderland. Right, anyway, how long we got? 9 minutes till kickoff. Can we just make sure we get to 100 likes before kickoff? I honestly couldn't tell you what's going to happen today. I cannot tell you. We could get smashed, or we could surprise everyone and get a win. Let's hit the like button, though, and support this stream and this weird environment here. I'm not sure how I'm going to react to this. We have got a guest joining us soon. But let's go for 100 likes first. Please hit the like button and make sure you are subscribed so you comment in the live chat and I can see what you guys are saying. It's a great platform to bounce off each other. I can hear my guest at the door, so I'm going to go get him. Get your comments and your predictions down below. I will be back in 10 seconds after I've opened the door for the guest. Right, I am back. I've just had to let the guest in. What are people saying? There's over 200 people in here. It's weird. It's like everyone's fascinated by what's going to happen today. Let's get the guest in.
Here he is, it's Mark Robbins' replacement, Burgie. Let's go. And I might have just woken your son up by shouting, hello.
How are you?
I'm back to being miserable, back to the news of miserable Coventry.
Right, let's try and get your prediction. We're just asking people in the live chat for their predictions. Scooch in a bit.
Do you want my prediction now, do you?
Yeah, let's have your prediction now.
I'm sorry. 3-0 Sunderland.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, you can't blame me, can you? If they get 2, they'll get 3 and 4. It'll only be a 4 if we have a 1. That's how it works. So there'll be a 3-goal cushion.
Goodness
for
me.
them.
I feel nervous. I feel really nervous. We've got an international break coming. We've got a fans forum with Doug King coming on Monday. That'll be a laugh.
International break might help us settle things a little bit.
You reckon?
I mean, yeah, it's come at a really bad time because, you know, we could have let Robins have this game. But at the same time, we're going into the international break. We've already knowing the news, nerves or whatever, the things are bubbling down now. At least we can go into it without being hit with the news as soon as we go into it. So now we've got an international break to just try and get things going, get things working with the new manager. Got time in the training and all of that stuff. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. But
yeah, no, I was just listening to how we're sounding. It sounds like we're
sexy.
sounding good. Sounding sexy. Right, everyone, please get a comment in. I'm going to try and read out as many as possible because it is a big one. This is a weird one. Once again, let's go for 100 likes. I think we're on 98, so one more push, 2 more likes and we'll get to 100. Let's have a look at some more comments. Jabba Dabba Doo has just donated again.
That's 7, innit?
Thank you so much. Very, very generous. He's a Newcastle fan, of course. He says, can you do me a favour? I never missed a Premier League prediction. Can you tell me how many points I'm on, if you don't mind? And kick him out, Matt. Lol. What, kick him out? Or kick someone in the live chat out? I'm not sure. Can I tell you how many points you've got? You'd have to let me know what your scores are because
you have to go through all the comments of every video.
There is a scoring system for the Premier League predictions, by the way. It's in the bottom right of the corner. You know when I say last week I got this amount of points, Sophie got this amount of points. In the bottom right of the corner, there is like a scoring system. So you should be able to go off that. Thank you once again for your donation. Good luck to Newcastle this weekend, and I'm sure you'll be cheering us on against Sunderland.
And apologies if that £5 hasn't got you the answer that you wanted, but it's going to be quite difficult to go through the videos to look at the comments.
Yeah, once again, thank you so much, Jabba Dabba Doo. And like I say, good luck to Newcastle. Do keep up to date with the Premier League predictions. It's appreciated. Robert is a Sunderland fan. He says, I'll be the voice of reason. We are worried as Cov are our bogey team, and the players of Cov may want to show they are good and play hard. But after saying that, Sunderland are missing key players 1-1. Interesting perspective there from Robert. We've had another donation, guys. Thank you so much, Rover Animates, a good supporter of the channel. Thank you so much. He says, if you're not looking forward to this game, sometimes it can be a good omen. I wasn't looking forward to Rover's game, but we won, so maybe Cov will. Yes, they did. We'll talk about those earlier results in a second. You did win 3-1 at Cardiff. Well done, great win. I didn't see that coming, so fair play to you. I think Rob Edwards could be the next one out the door next if we look at these early results in the Championship, guys. Let's move this back over here.
Follow up that comment.
2 seconds, sorry. Cardiff 1, Blackburn 3, Middlesbrough 5, Luton 1, Stoke 1, Millwall 1. Wow, Rob Edwards. I mean, could he come to Coventry if he's going to leave Luton? Who knows? Or could Mark Robins go to Luton? This would be weird, wouldn't it? Let's catch up on the comments. Jono says, hi, Burgie. Alex says, I'm loving the top, Burgie.
Thank you, well, especially. I tried to do like a neutral one, you know, like a black when you go to a funeral.
I know, I'm wearing blue. I should have worn black.
Comment about Rovers. Yeah, of course, there are a lot of games we think, oh, God, you know, we haven't got that many points, you know, we're above relegations or whatever. There's no point in even enjoying this. But you've got something to look forward to because you still have a manager. We go into this game, yeah, we might have a cracking game, but we've got uncertainty. At least with Rovers, you have a certainty of your future with the club. At least, you know, we've got nothing to look forward to at all.
Can I just point something out? Now, this is obviously while Mark Robins has been the manager and he's not now, but the stats between Sunderland and Coventry's most recent results. The last 8 games, a draw, a Coventry win, a draw, a Coventry win, a draw, a Coventry win, a draw, a Coventry win. So
really?
that would mean this game would be a draw if we follow that trend. But of course, there is no Mark Robins now. So in the last 8 games we've played against Sunderland, we've drawn the first game in the season and we've beaten them in the second game of the season. Will that continue? Let's have a look at some more comments. We've had another donation from Jabba Dabba Doo.
You wouldn't have thought we're doing bad, would you?
Thank you so much. He's supporting us while we're trying to get over the departure of Mark Robins. The players are going to be coming out any second, so more predictions. Get your predictions in the live chat. Jabba Dabba Doo says Sunderland are going to get beat 2-1. That is Jabba Dabba Doo's prediction. Fingers crossed. I think I'd take a draw, but if we win, I'd be amazed. It'd be a bittersweet taste, as I've said, because we'll be like, well, why didn't they do that for Robins? And I must say, I've seen the Twitter post of the Coventry players arriving at the Stadium of Light, and they did look a bit sheepish. They weren't smiling. They walked in a bit like, now, are they going to show a good response and finally turn up? Or are their heads going to be down in the dumps? And with some players missing, are we going to get rolled over?
Mentality, it's a psychological thing. You know, there's nothing stopping your body from doing the best it can do. It's a brain over body thing. You just got to block the brain.
Nicola says 1-1 as a Sunderland fan. Here we go. Come on, Cov, says Peter Griffin. Who's Reece Carr? He's the assistant manager, says Kyle. Yeah, that's right. He's now the interim manager. Let's keep catching up. 3-1 to the mighty Sky Blues, says the Kissum. 3-1, says Paul in Asia to Sunderland. Semenyo first scorer today. There you go. That's obviously for AFC Bournemouth. They're playing Brentford. GHJN says Wayne Rooney's managerial record in away games is 1-7, drawn 10, lost 38 in England. Wow. Come on, Sunderland, says Ted Golf. Let's keep looking. Hello there, says Wallace and Gromit fan.
Oh, hello.
Hope for a win. Sunderland 3-0, says Whoosh. 3-1, says Ted Golf. It looks like most people are going for Sunderland. Let's see. Once again, guys, a massive thank you for your support. If you haven't already got a prediction in, then get it in now. The players are out on the pitch here at the Stadium of Light. Obviously, we have it turned down so we can... so you guys can hear us, but I'm intrigued to know what the atmosphere is going to be like at the Stadium of Light from the Coventry fans. A massive game. I think the first 15 minutes of this game are crucial for Coventry. Don't let them turn you over. Don't let the game get away from you. I know we're missing players, and just once again, a reminder to the Coventry fans, this is how we are lining up. 6 defenders are in there. 7 if you count Radoni, but I'm sure he's not playing in defence. Coventry need a result.
Does that show experienced manager?
He's not an experienced manager, this Reece Carr. He's not.
Well, as we've got a nice mixed audience, who do you prefer, Newcastle or Sunderland?
Well, let's do a minute's silence, mate.
Sorry.
Because they're doing the minute silence. So, they are observing the minute silence, and that is my perfect excuse for me to get out of answering your divisive question. How dare you try and make me split the opinions.
That was poorly timed.
So... yeah, obviously, Remembrance weekend. And the Sunderland fans and Coventry fans stand there in silence before this one. Obviously, we did ours for the home game against Derby in midweek, didn't we?
Yeah, and it's quite emotional as well because obviously Coventry was bombed.
It was. In fact, that was the 14th of November, 84 years ago, the Coventry Blitz.
I mean, there's still people alive.
And as much as
I think that went through that.
As much as football can hurt our feelings and stuff, obviously there are big things going on in the world, and it makes you put things into perspective. So,
just
always happy to see them observing that minute silence. And as the ref blows his whistle, it looks like there's a massive roar from both sets of fans as this one is about to get underway. Here we go then, guys. It's 3 p.m. It's Sunderland versus Coventry City. It's a bit of a grudge match. It's a game which Coventry City have the better record in recent history, but we must emphasise it's the first game in 7.5 years for Coventry City without Mark Robins at the wheel. And what does that mean? What is going to happen here? I couldn't even tell you.
Do you think, because you know I rant sometimes like, oh, you know, we've had one win within a load of losses and everyone's suddenly like really optimistic. What's going on? Are we blindsided? Do you think that people are going to be blindsided and say that Reece Carr's going to be the best manager ever now if we get a win?
No, I think...
people, oh my God, he's great now.
No, I don't think Reece Carr's the long-term option either, mate. I think
right, okay.
He's just doing the job. Like I say, not that I would have had Robins get sacked anytime soon anyway, but I personally would have thought it'd make more sense to at least give him this game and then maybe do it in an international break. Just seems a bit rushed, and
in fact, he managed.
I think Doug King was waiting for the next loss to get rid of him because we had won the 2 previous games. Right, we are going to focus here, guys, because the game is just about to get started. Any more predictions, get them down below. Please comment them in the live chat. Make sure you are subscribed to get in the live chat. There is a big turnout in the live chat today. We've got 300 people watching. Wow. Let's see if we can get 150 likes. The game is just about to get started. You can see Simon Moore there, the Coventry City goalkeeper. The former Coventry City goalkeeper. He is, of course, now
it's a weird
the
game,
Sunderland goalkeeper. And here we go. Hit that like button, get any last minute predictions in, but we are focusing here. And one last donation from Jabba Dabba Doo as the game gets started. Hit the like button if you love football, and I will echo that sentiment. Thank you so much, Jabba Dabba Doo. Hit the like button if you like football. So, Coventry City attack from right to left as we see it. I think so. Right to left as we see it with the ball. And like I say, the first 15 minutes is crucial. Absolutely crucial.
It's a different
I want to see some hunger. Go out there and smash them. Put your body on the line and fight.
Yeah, but with so many defenders, I don't get that impression.
Well, I don't know what. I mean, like I say, there is some players missing. Weird to see how many are suddenly not available, even though most of them were available on Wednesday. Goodness me. Put your bodies on the line today, lads.
I'm holding my breath about ducking still. I'm thinking, has he got Klopp lined up for us?
Oh, yeah, right. Long ball forwards here for Jay Da Silva to chase. He will not get there, and it will go out for a Sunderland goal kick. Sunderland will get their first touch of the ball now, and 1 minute played, nothing to report on, but every minute at the start of this game is crucial. I know what you're going to say. Yeah, what minute is the first goal going in today? Get your comments in actually on that. What minute is the first goal going to go in today? Let's see
Sunderland goal.
how we get on with that. I'm going to say there'll be an early goal for Coventry.
No, there won't be.
12 minutes.
Bloody hell.
I don't know why I'm saying that.
It's
but
early for Cov. I'm going to say... Not just a copy.
Here comes Sunderland. Here comes Sunderland. And Joel Latabodia steps in and deals with it. He goes to Liam Kitchen. Kitchen goes to Thomas. He goes to Van Evac. He goes to Thomas. And Coventry City just keeping the ball inside our own half.
11 minutes, Sunderland goal.
I mean, we haven't really had much time to even include that Sunderland are flying this season. Obviously, a lot of the talking is about Coventry City, not just because we're Coventry fans, but because of the big news as well. So Sunderland, massive credit for being top of the league at this point. A long way to go, of course, but their last 2 games, 0-0 draws. Can Coventry possibly get something here? We'll see. Lofted ball forwards here from Jay Da Silva.
Oh, I'm getting excited.
The ball's headed away.
Do you know what we can't afford today? Any of these moments. Can't afford any of that.
No. Coventry City just trying to get on the front foot a bit here.
It looks strong with this defence though.
Van Evac.
That makes sense.
Goes to Victor Torp.
I've been liking Torp.
Yeah.
Would you say there's most of the players that have let you down?
I'd say so, yeah. Oh, why have you done that? Oh, goodness me, we get away with it.
So I've got another 9
Lofted
defenders.
ball over to the right-hand side. Van Evac brings it down well. He tries to put a cross in and he's going to get... Is that going to spin out for a corner? It's going to be a Coventry City corner. Okay. Come on. Just... As much as I'm hurting right now, we support the club. We need results.
Is Eccles on today?
No, he's not even in the team. No Eccles, no Sheaf, no Ben Wilson, no Dovin. We've got Collins in goal for some reason, and then we've got like some young goalkeeper on the bench. I don't know what's going on.
Rachel.
Rachel. Love a bit of Rachel.
Rob and Rachel.
Here comes a corner from Radoni. Come on, get your head on this. Win it. Oh, Simon Moore flaps at it. He just about gets it away. We've seen him do that a few times in a Coventry City shirt. Isidore is going to chase the loose ball, but Van Evac gathers it and goes back to Collins.
It's funny that usually Simon Moore has holes in his gloves, doesn't he? Seems to have patched them up.
Do you know what? That first season with Simon Moore, he was so good.
Went against Sheffield United, was it?
He made some big saves in that first season he was with us, but the second season he fell to pieces and just became more of a figure in the dressing room.
It's funny that he went to Sunderland and not Wilson, who is a Sunderland fan.
I guess, yeah. Interesting.
What was his best save?
I remember Simon Moore made like a really good double save against Middlesbrough.
When we went?
That's going back to 2021. This was a home game. Here comes Sunderland. Lofted ball forwards. And
is that their play, Route 1?
Collins had to be on his toes. It's very early, but Coventry have started relatively well, actually. Let's just have a little look around the grounds, guys. What is going on in the Premier League and Championship? We've had a goal in the big game at Molineux. It's Wolves 1, Southampton 0. Massive, massive 6-pointer. Sarabia has scored after 2 minutes. And no goals yet in the 3 p.m. Championship games. Here comes Haji Wright. He commits a foul. It'll be a free kick to Sunderland.
I might get a lot of hate for saying this, but I do agree that Sunderland do deserve to be in the Premier League.
Well, you have to do it on merit, but do you mean in terms of club size?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Because, yeah, if you're talking club size, I think even every Coventry fan would have to agree with that. They're absolutely huge, Sunderland. I know there is that bit of rivalry there, but they are a massive club, let's be honest. But then, to get to the Premier League, you have to merit it, and so far, they might be getting there. You know, they're
That's
top.
quite a
top of
vague
the table.
question, isn't it? Yeah. Where do you reckon we belong then, with our club size?
Well, the Championship at the minute, really, because that's where we're meriting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Goodness me. All right, guys, do share your thoughts down below as well if you're a Coventry fan on some of the names that have been linked with Coventry. Frank Lampard.
I don't like the idea of that. Didn't he do well
Is
for
the number one
Rangers?
favourite? No, that was Gerrard. Lampard did pretty well with Derby. Okay with Everton, I guess, in the first stint. Like the first season, should I say. And then where else was he? He got Chelsea into the Champions League, I think, as well. We have had a goal at Derby County. They beat us on Wednesday, and now they are beating Plymouth Argyle. GHJN was saying in the live chat about Wayne Rooney's rotten away record, and that is continuing as Plymouth Argyle are behind.
I feel like ex-football players in the last 20 years don't make good managers. Robbins does, and Ferguson, all of that. Ferguson, ex-player.
Yeah.
Jimmy Hill,
Most managers are ex-players. There's very
But
few.
the last 20 years, the young ones, I don't know. I just don't cut it. Rooney. I'm sorry.
I know that generation. They've
Sean
not.
Dyche, was he here?
Yeah. He was
Okay,
like a
most
Chesterfield player back in the day.
He's
But
tough.
the golden generation, Gerrard, Lampard, I suppose, yet to really set the world on fire as managers. Here comes Brandon Thomas Asante. That's
out.
gone out of play. Sunderland throw in. If you've just joined us, guys, it is goalless at the Stadium of Light. 7.5 minutes played. Sunderland 0, Coventry City 0 in our first game without Mark Robbins away at top of the table, Sunderland.
How many fans have gone, by the way? Because the tickets were sold out before he was sacked.
Yeah, 1,700. So it's quite a fair few.
Wasn't it 4 when we went?
It's about 3,000 when we went, yeah. I don't think any... maybe some did sell in the last 24 hours, but some people might have been put off.
Right. If not, Sunderland sort it out.
Here comes Sunderland now. Nice play. Oh, this is their first real chance. I think that's Chris Rigg.
It was also irritating.
They get a corner. Sunderland get a corner.
This is a game that...
It wasn't Chris Rigg, sorry. That was number 10 for Sunderland, which is, in fact, Roberts. So, corner for Sunderland. Sorry, what are you saying?
This is a game that maybe a lot of fans were looking forward to. Sunderland away, a massive game. And it's completely tarnished. If I had a ticket for this... If I were to pick, an away game within the first 15 games, Sunderland would be the one I'd want to go to. And I'm glad I didn't, because it would have been tarnished.
Well, let's just give him a chance.
I'm sorry, I'm very negative.
Corner goes in. Haji Wright clears his lines.
Right, I'm not trying to jinx it. Is it because we've got a lot of defenders why Sunderland are not showing full colours at the moment?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, Coventry, like I say, have started a lot of defenders today. Is that because we haven't got many other players that are fit? Is it just we know it's a difficult away game and we need to be careful? Oh, dearie me. And speaking of being careful, we nearly let ourselves into trouble there. Lewis Binks' back pass to Collins was undercooked, and Sunderland now get a throw-in from that right next to the corner flag. I really hope Collins does well, by the way, because I've actually said a couple times I quite like him, and if Dovin and Wilson might not be up to it this season, I think he's all right.
He's committed.
I know they've all probably got mistakes in them, but I thought Collins was pretty good when he came in last season. Sunderland throw in here. And well done, Hadji Wright. We win a Coventry throw-in. Thank you to the new subscriber there, Raphael. And thank you to everyone that's tuned in. 330 people, which is incredible. We'll keep pushing for 200 likes. So take 2 seconds to hit the like button. Let's go back to the live chat, Jamie, and catch up with people.
Who's Jamie?
Burgie. Matt, my score prediction was 3-1 Cov. Kimberly has just donated. Thank you so much, Kimberly. That's very, very generous. It's very kind. Thank you for everyone donating today. It's really, really kind.
Mad, isn't it? You got the most and we're doing awful.
Paul says, is Bloomfield available? Well, no, he's at Wickham. They're top of the table. But if we've got ambition, we should be able to prize some managers apart from their club. I am interested to see who we get. Here comes Sunderland. Still 0-0. 10 minutes on the clock now. And there hasn't been like a big chance yet.
There will be a chance, I'll shut up. What do you think maybe if we were to spend the rest of the season until, we've climbed up the table, just having this formation, defend, maybe the odd goal. I know you have to win games to get places, but what if we just went defence until we've climbed up enough places, and then, Yeah.
I can hear someone out there. It's 1-1, by the way, at Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolves 1, Southampton 1. Southampton have equalised on the 12th minute. So 1 apiece at Molineux. And here, at the Stadium of Light, here comes Sunderland. Chance. Oh, they've kept it alive. Oh, how's that not gone in? Volley! Oh, Collins punches it! Oh my gosh! Still alive! Latibodia fishes it out of the box. Sunderland applying the pressure now. Here they come. Oh my gosh! Thomas Asante, clear your lines. Oh, dearie me. And Coventry get it away, but that is the best chance of the game, undoubtedly. The ball was pinging around the box. It could have gone anywhere. It fell quite kindly for one of the Sunderland players to hit a volley. I wasn't sure who hit that, but Collins had to punch it away, and it remains 0-0 on 12 minutes now. So there's nearly a goal for Sunderland.
So your son might have saved me then. I didn't want to see that.
But
is it looking
here they come again now. Sunderland cross comes in. Oh God, this is
how many defenders and we can't defend.
Coventry fish it away again, but the Sunderland fans are roaring their players to keep going because they are pressing, they are squeezing. Coventry have to defend this cross that comes in now.
12 minutes.
Radoni's there. De Silva clears it, and Coventry might be able to break. Here comes Hadji
you
Wright.
Predicted 12 minutes. Come on.
Hadji Wright and Coventry break. Hadji Wright still going. Hadji Wright. Come on, lad. Play your guts out. He's tried to do too much. I think he's won a corner there.
Mate, you said 12 minutes.
Well, it won't happen now because it's just gone past 12, hasn't it? But a corner for Coventry.
That's the fight from Hadji. I tell you what. I know we've been whinging about the players' lethargicness.
Just to let you know, by the way, guys, the goal for Southampton has been disallowed. Still 1-0 to Wolves. Manning's equaliser for Southampton has been disallowed.
Can you get it in the minute?
So here come Coventry with a corner. The first corner. No, sorry, the second corner of the game for us.
8 seconds.
Victor Torp will swing this in. Coventry have sent bodies forwards. Torp crosses it. It's headed away to the edge of the box where Radoni swings and misses. It comes to Van Evak. He gives it to Thomas. Nice. He crosses it in.
Why are you
and
going that way?
Now look a little bit panicky in their box. Coventry head it forwards again. The ball's not dealt with by Sunderland. Van Evak puts it forwards. Hadji Wright. He was onside, but he slashes at the ball lazily there.
Was he trying to stay onside?
Well, I don't know if he thought he was off, but he swung and missed at the ball there when he was actually in a good position. Sunderland are gonna. The ball stopped in play for a second here because Victor Torp is down holding his head.
Has he got a nosebleed or something? Yeah, it looks like. No, he hasn't. What I say is, I'm seeing essence of Hadji Wright from last game. Now I know we've been saying that a lot of the players are very lethargic and they're not really fighting for their badge at the moment, but last game I was impressed with Hadji Wright. He was playing a bit like he doesn't usually. He was actually playing with a bit of fight, and he's doing it again. So
He tried to beat about 10 players there, had you
Yeah.
right, in that chance a minute ago. Look, the thing is from Coventry, I've said before, I think sometimes we miss a leader in that spine of the team. I think we haven't replaced McFadzine. I think we haven't replaced the Casey Palmers and Callum O'Hares adequately. But there is still undoubtedly enough quality in this team if they apply the fight with it to get us up the table. So that's what's missing. Today we've started okay, but it is still early and we just need to keep fighting. And I'm fairly happy, 15 minutes 0-0. Let's catch up on the comments. AFC Bournemouth have scored apparently, so let's double check that. They have indeed. He keeps scoring that, Evan Lisson. Brentford 0, Bournemouth 1.
he's good. He listens to the manager.
Can't believe you're putting yourself through watching this, says Pete.
Why did you invite me?
Well, yeah, we're Coventry fans, mate. We're Coventry fans. What else we got going on? Southampton goal has been checked. Yeah, it got disallowed, didn't it? Nice top, Burgie, says Nedgy Bob.
Oh, nice. 2 compliments so far.
Nino says, I wonder if Mark Robbins is watching the game. Smack my head. I wonder if he is. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, what do you reckon Mark Robbins is doing right now? He might have one eye on the game or something. I think he needs a little bit of a break because 7.5 years is a long time, but there will be clubs queuing for him.
Where does he originate from? Is it Manchester?
Was he like Leicestershire or something?
Is it? So was it what? Is he played for Man U at what, 21 or something? He's quite young, weren't he? Is he?
Yeah. Here comes Sunderland down the left-hand side.
Do you want an egg mayo sandwich?
No, thank you. Thank you, though. Here comes Sunderland. Cross comes in. Here's the chance.
Oh!
What a goal!
Wow,
what a goal for Sunderland.
Look,
It is an unbelievable goal.
If we're going to concede, well done. Class. Was that intended? Was that just a dodgy...
Is it Isidore? That is an unreal finish. The Sunderland players were all like... Because that is a great goal.
Fantastic.
Oh, jeez.
Fantastic goal.
Jeez. I kind of agree with what you've just said there, to be fair, Burgess. I'm obviously not happy, but if you're going to concede a goal like that, sometimes there's maybe not a lot you can do. Van Evak, to be
that
fair,
was unintended, was it? Was that just a back pass?
What do you mean a back pass?
Like a cross, sorry.
Yeah, he's definitely
shooting.
shooting.
Right, of course.
Right in the top corner as well.
Fantastic.
Collins couldn't do anything about that.
No.
The only player I'm going to pick up on there is Van Evak let the cross come in. He gets away with a lot, you know. I don't know if the fans just think, oh, he's a fan's favourite, let's not pick up on his mistakes.
I think it's great going forward, but...
I think he's suspect at the back sometimes, and he didn't close the player down there. Yeah, it's a good finish, but the cross maybe could have been cut out. Well done, Sunderland, 1-0.
It looks a bit like that.
Coventry City have really got to show their character now.
It's not too much of a defeatist feeling, you know. It's a good goal. Like I say, if it trickled in, then I'd be a bit more upset.
It's an unbelievable goal.
That could affect us in a positive way.
Wow, yeah. Like I say, this will test the character. I was saying I'm happy that 15 minutes into the game we're level, but you know, on 17 minutes we're behind. So here come Coventry.
I like De Silva at the moment.
Come on, get an immediate equaliser. Come on.
Didn't De Silva play okay last game?
Shift the momentum out of this game because the Sunderland fans are going to be loving this. We need to try and kill that crowd down a bit.
I just thought, imagine.
Here's Van Evak. He finds Radoni. Radoni's pass is unbelievably rubbish. I mean, what is that? Why have they stopped playing football?
Because they just want it to be over.
Jeez.
Looking forward to their Range Rovers after the game.
Well, it might not come as a surprise to some people that the new Coventry City reign without Mark Robbins hasn't got off to a good start, and Doug King will be squirming wherever he is right now. Here comes Hadji Wright. Come on, Coventry. Picks out Jay De Silva. Jay De Silva goes back to Hadji Wright.
Those two at the moment are pretty good.
Jay De Silva gets crunched, but here's a chance for Coventry.
Come on!
It comes for Radoni.
Hadji Wright and De Silva at the moment. Probably.
Yeah, but it would, that's like trying to pick the good things out of something bad happening.
Oh, stop being positive.
Got run over but didn't die, so it's a positive. That's the way of looking at it. That's how it feels, mate. I'm not trying to be too defeatist, but if we win, we can start complimenting the players. But it's no good just 2 or 3 of them trying to play football. There has been a couple of goals in the Championship as well as the Sunderland one, of course. Bristol City are winning at Norwich City. Remember, Norwich haven't lost a home game in the whole of 2024. Is that about to change today? Leeds are beating QPR. That might not come as a massive surprise. And once again, a massive thank you for your support, guys. Over 400 people watching. Keep your comments coming. Let's have a look at what you guys are saying. Make sure you hit the like button, by the way, guys, just to help the stream out. What are people saying in the live chat? Could be a hammering, says Andy.
You don't say.
The next 10 minutes are now crucial again. Don't concede a second in the next 10 minutes. If anything, equalise, but I know it's easier said than done. Let's have a look. Isidore is a Prem striker. It's a great goal from Isidore, yeah. I tried bending that one in from here, says Nino. What else have we got? Can Hull take Robbins, please? Says Stu. Sunderland fan here. It's only 1-0 and we can mess up, so have some faith. Yeah, look, I'm not saying we've lost the game already.
Just we're not a team at the moment.
It's up to the players now, though, of course, to show their character and their mettle. Here we come. Brandon Thomas Asante. Come on.
He's looking bright.
Thomas Asante crosses it. Oh, goodness me, that was so nearly an own goal. That was so nearly an own goal there. It's going to be a corner for Coventry.
Oh, you haven't got a C-type charger, have you?
No.
I bought an aux cable to charge my phone and I picked up the one.
What is your phone, a speaker?
Yes.
Matt, prediction for Blackburn versus Pompey, says Ted Golf. Well, you're going to have to wait until the predictions video. There's an international break first.
2-1 Pompey. Blackburn.
No midfield flair at all, says PK. This will end up 4-0 to Sunderland, says Ego Chip. Corner comes in here from Torp. It's headed away well.
So I'm not even watching.
And Coventry City regain possession outside the box. Afternoon, buddy. How are you? Says Paul. I'm not too bad, thank you, mate.
Not too good either.
Yeah, I guess.
So I've got me egg and mayo sandwich.
I'm too bad, thank you.
You don't sound too good though, do you?
We need to win this, says Simon. Do it for Robbins, PUSB. Well, yeah, I guess you could say that's the sentimental thing. You do it for Robbins, but if you're going to do it for Robbins, do it while he's here. Doesn't really matter to him now, does it? If it's while he's not here. Doug King should go for someone with calibre like Graham Potter. Not easy finding diamonds in lower leagues. I agree with that statement because I think we all want him to go big now. If he's going to make a big change like this, he's got to bring in someone that will impress us. But is Graham Potter unrealistic?
Harry Potter.
We need Harry Potter's magic, yeah.
Nice.
Torp crosses the corner in and Simon Moore will punch it. He doesn't want to catch it today, does he?
Well, he's bad at catching according to
Torp puts the cross back in and there you go, Simon Moore. Catch of the day. And he bowls it out and here comes Sunderland.
He's a fisherman.
He is.
Tim Fisher.
Simon Moore in line.
Moore in...
What's that? Oh, is that on a pirate ship, isn't it?
In mooring line. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. Right, anyway.
Look, I know
just making things up.
I know
as
we
I go
don't
along.
want to talk about this sort of thing, but like hang on.
No, we don't want to talk about that actually.
We want the best for Mark Robbins. Everyone would agree with that, and we want him to have still a successful career. How long should he take before he moves on to the next team?
That's up to him.
But if he dwells for like 4, 5, 6 months, could that kill his momentum as a manager?
that might be perfect. 6 months, I reckon. But that's up to him. He might want a year or two because 7.5 years is a long time in today's footballing landscape.
I couldn't be mad where he goes as well.
So I would be astonished if he goes into another job in the next week. It's up to him if he does, by the way. But I think realistically he'll wait towards the end of the season, maybe at the start of next season.
I couldn't be mad with who he goes. I'd never, because of his reign with us, I could never have that sort of. Oh, he's gone to Sunderland.
It's going to be painful,
sort of
I suppose, to see where he goes, and you wish him the best, but it'd be painful to see it, I guess. But he deserves to come back to the CBS in some shape, way, or form, so we can give him a proper send off.
Shea Wape.
way, shape or form.
Oh, yeah,
So.
okay.
How would we feel if we got Lampard? Says Simon. Yeah, see, I
Let
just
down.
think it smells of the Eustace Rooney replacement at Birmingham when they got rid of John Eustace because they wanted a big name. I accepted that Birmingham did that because they had American owners that are a bit naive. Doug King's English and allegedly a Coventry fan, so if he's going to just replace Mark Robbins for Frank Lampard because he's a big name, then God knows. I mean, I hope he does well if it is Frank Lampard. Whoever it is, we'll give him our full support, but his CV's not as impressive as Robbins. That said, though, he's young and he's hungry to prove himself. But
compared to Lampard's credit history in the, being a football player to being a manager, the football career was quite high compared to his managerial career. What was I tell you, who was I about to say, like Alex Ferguson, or like what were their players? Them as players, were they just as good as the managerial? Was Alex Ferguson more renowned for being a manager?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So he grew into being a manager more than a footballer.
It's hard to think of players that were some of the best players in the world and also some of the best managers in the world. I can only think of a few. Maybe like Zidane was one of the best players ever. He's also gone on to win the Champions League numerous times as a manager.
I wonder if Beckham will be one.
Well, he's like an owner, isn't he? He's
Miami, is it?
Yeah, he does he's basically a brand now, isn't he, David Beckham? Coventry City goal kick, by the way, guys. So 26 minutes, 1-0 Sunderland. Anyone else watching this? Do share your thoughts in the live chat. But
I'd love to know.
It just feels a bit of a slow burner, I guess, for Coventry. I mean, it's always going to be difficult, I guess, but we're not out of it at the same time. But
things just feel on hold at the moment.
You always did have that sneaky, confidence when you came to Sunderland with Mark Robbins that we do all right here. But now it's just very strange.
This is the first time they would have if they beat us today. First time they beat us in 4 games, 5,
8 games, mate.
8 games.
They haven't beaten us since 2007.
So we are the bogey team. God. That's mate. Imagine. I really hope the Sunderland fans are behaving themselves and not chanting. Because they don't like us. They ain't chanting stuff about Mark Robbins. Probably will. You lost Jimmy Hill, now Mark Robbins, all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's how the song goes, isn't it? Well, mate, I don't know. Let's have a look at some more comments.
Oh, do we have a spam?
Yeah, please don't spam in the live chat, guys. Let's put him in timeout. 5 minutes.
No.
Yeah, if you're spamming the live chat, guys, it's not going to be very helpful, is it, for other people?
Spam the timeout.
But what do you think of the Wickham manager? Apparently he's in line. Well, he's doing a great job, Bloomfield, at Wickham. But once again, it's a real step up. So anything's a gamble now, I guess. But once again, his CV doesn't quite read the same, does it?
Gareth Ainsworth?
Why would we go for Gareth Ainsworth?
Because you love him. Oh, imagine Steve Cooper. That would have just saved us. But are we the sort of team that Forest were to bring up from the dead?
Maybe.
I feel like Coventry are very fickle.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
There you go. Live and we learn, don't we?
No, just very set in our ways,
But what does that mean?
As in, we don't seem to listen to Mark Robbins. A
lot.
Who
said that?
Well, the players don't clearly
don't.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the players? You said Coventry. I don't know if you're talking about the fans.
Oh, no. The players are just very fickle. No. Very naive,
maybe. They didn't say
young mindset. We play how we want. We play how we played in the playground. I wouldn't. I scored 3 during break time.
Fair play. That is impressive.
You gonna tell them about your nose?
No. Rosie made it bleed last night, by the way.
I don't want to know.
She accidentally headbutted me. So let's say it off again.
Really? How did she headbutt you?
Just accidentally in bed, just not.
What?
Not like that.
You're on stream, mate.
Yeah, not like that. Harry says, I'm your biggest fan, Matt SB. Thank you, Harry.
What about me? Does he mean us as a unit?
No, Matt SB, just me, not you. Thank you, Harry.
I don't get nosebleeds.
Let's catch up on a couple of comments just to keep you up to date with the action. I suppose it's gone a bit quiet in the last 5 minutes, which is an okay thing, maybe. I mean, do Coventry just need the game to die down a bit? And what is our strategy? Do we just try and stick in the game and snatch something at the end, or do we have the ability to actually go and try and overturn this and win it?
Because we came back from Luton.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think
But they said,
got to go for it a bit more than this. I mean, we're not getting dominated, but we're not creating much at the same time. It's very quiet. They got the goal, and Sunderland have maybe just taken their foot off the gas a little bit. Let's have a look. Burgie Fan Club in the house, says Charles Benoit. Good to see you, Charles, by the way. That's the American chap.
Oh, hello. How are we? We're all good.
We need to get Charles to come over to another Coventry game.
Seriously, absolute legend. What was it? He found out about Coventry because he liked two-tone, and he found Coventry City Football Club after researching Coventry, and then found us, and then learned Coventry City Football Club through us. Which is just a really, really nice feeling.
Yeah. No, it's good to see you in the live chat,
I hope your
Charles.
band's doing well as well, mate.
Yeah. Keep up your good music work as well, Charles. Here come Coventry. Hadji Wright. Is he going to win a corner? I think he's committed a foul there. So free kick to Sunderland. Any more comments? You need European manager, going nowhere with Southgate or Beale or Lampard. I think that could be another thing. We might absolutely get someone no one's heard of. We might get someone.
I think that'd be the better option.
No one's heard of. So there you go.
Like say overseas.
PK says Lampard and Terry could be a good combination going forwards. Defensive and midfield needs to get better. I think Terry would be good in terms of he looks like he'd kick the players into shape, doesn't he? I think we need a bully in the dressing room. I think after losing Adi Vivash, there's been no one that's hard on the players, and we need someone to absolutely put some steel into them.
The granddad that would tell you off at Christmas.
Yeah, but you'd be scared of him, and you might behave yourself.
No, I'd stick to my mum.
Okay, you're 25 now, mate. You should stop doing that. Free kick to Sunderland.
Stick to your mum then.
Rick.
It's been a while since I've been on stream. I need to behave myself.
Rig goes down. It remains 1-0 to Sunderland. Let's catch up on the scores elsewhere. Brentford have equalised against Bournemouth through Visa. So 1-1 there. Still 1-0 to Wolves. Goalless at West Ham and goalless at Palace. And then in the Championship, Derby 1-0. Leeds 1-0. Bristol City 1-0. Goalless at Fratton Park. And it is 1-0 to Sunderland here.
A lot of goals.
Here comes Sunderland down the left-hand side.
Definitely stepped off the gas, haven't they?
Well, you've got to be careful, because if they go and get a second out of nowhere, then it really does look like a real mountain to climb for the Sky Blues. We've got no captain, and no manager, and no first-choice goalkeeper today.
Who is our captain, then?
If Sunderland can't beat us today, then I don't think they can ever beat us, to be honest. I don't know. Who is the captain? Latibodia, I think. Carl the Dragon says, I've heard some Wolves fans say they would take Mark Robins if they sacked Gary O'Neill. It wouldn't surprise me, and that would look stupid on Coventry. Like, Mark Robins has got to the Premier League, and it's because we decided to get rid of him, and we should have just been patient. And but it's not our fault, the fans' fault. Like I say, it's Doug King who's pulled the trigger. But let's see, we're moving forwards now, and not the best start without Mark Robins, I must say. 1-0 down here.
What makes me laugh
always going to be a difficult game, though.
About Carl the Dragon, if you've noticed, whenever he comments, is always followed by a load of people saying, Hi Carl the Dragon, hi. He's a celebrity in the chat, like, oh my God, I want to talk to him.
Yeah, can't go wrong with a bit of Carl the Dragon.
Legend.
It remains 1-0 to the Black Cats. Here comes Sunderland. Again. This is Roberts. Yeah, they're just having a bit of free range here in the Coventry City half.
When was the last time we pulled up back from conceding first before Luton?
What's that, sorry?
So, last time we won after conceding first, because obviously we did it against Luton, 2-0 down, won 3-2. It's been a while before that, isn't it?
Probably like Wolves or something last season.
Really?
Yeah, like... Yeah,
hang on, did Man U score?
Yeah, we didn't win, did we? I suppose we came back to level it up.
Yeah.
Okay, a big goal at Fratton Park. Are we about to see the first home win of the season for Portsmouth? Pompey 1, Preston 0, Josh Murphy with the goal.
Oh, you said is it Ashley Cole might be a manager? Is that the Ashley Cole?
The Ashley Cole, what do you mean?
The England player.
Yeah, maybe. He's been linked.
I mean, so he wasn't as an amazing England player as, say, Gerrard and that. Some of that might make a difference.
Here's Jay De Silva. Sunderland. Oh, Sunderland are going to break here. This looks dangerous. Oh, jeez.
No mid, have we?
It's 2-on-2, and this spells trouble. He's going all on his own. Oh my gosh, it's 2-0. What a goal. What a goal from Sirkin. And Sunderland are going to beat Coventry today.
Oh my god. What the hell? I can only laugh.
It's an unbelievable goal. It's an absolute screamer. And Sunderland have Coventry City on the ropes and are ready to knock us out.
I don't know how to feel. I want to be joyful, but I can't.
What do you mean you want to be joyful? We're bloody losing, mate.
No, as in, like, if I were on the other team.
This is embarrassing.
It's a great goal.
The trajectory of the football club has been taken away. It's an unbelievable goal. It's two very good goals. Once again, though, what are the defenders doing? I mean, Binks is like just letting him stroll forwards. Smash into your man. Smash into them. Kick them. Take a foul. Take a yellow card.
I don't know if
Absolute losers we are.
I don't know if Robbins would have made a
Absolute
difference.
losers. What are we doing? Two very good goals for Sunderland, I must say. Two very good goals. But you still got to do something. Mark Robbins, I'm sure he's not, but I wouldn't blame him for laughing. I wouldn't blame him for laughing and pointing at Doug King and saying, that's what you get.
Yeah, that's a positive.
He wouldn't be doing that because he's respectful and classy. But Doug King, you have blood on your hands here. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. The trajectory of Coventry City. The club that was on the rise for 7.5 years. Jeez. What now? What now?
You put it like that.
Deary me. Liam Kitchen pings the ball forwards. It's intercepted and goodness me, it could get ugly. Here comes Sunderland again. Here comes Sunderland again. It's a 4-on-3. Oh, jeez, Lewis Binks gets there, but God, he's giving it back to them. Bloody, just start doing something. Look at the players running around like they don't know what they're doing. I don't know why. What? You're footballers. Put your body in where it hurts. Come on, let's go forwards. Here's Jay De Silva. Tries to pick out Hadji Wright. The pass isn't good and Sunderland get the ball back. Brilliant. Jeez, what is going on?
Few emotions here, guys.
Justice for Robbins, says Blue Baron. This could be 3 in a minute. This could be 3.
Look, we clearly ain't going to bloody win. So.
We called it. The whole football world called it. Why have you sacked him? Doug King, you are clearly not a football man.
Yeah, look, if we
Do you even know anything about football?
That's what I mean. Maybe a thrashing, because we ain't going to win, maybe a thrashing might actually teach Doug a lesson.
But it's too late. It's not like, oh, shit, we learnt our lesson there. But it's not like we could just go crawling
Can
back
he
to
sell
Mark
up
Robbins.
out of embarrassment?
What? So he's just like comes into Coventry, gets rid of all of our good things and leaves. I don't know what to say. Well, it's up to the players now to try and stop us from further embarrassment.
I mean, live chat.
You know, they did look sheepish walking into the Stadium of Light. So what? You're just not going to fight for any manager now? I mean, the players have got to take a lot of this.
Also,
they're walking around the football pitch.
You also got to think about the fans who've paid hundreds of pounds for a season ticket. The most expensive one this year so far.
Yeah, mate, get a Premier League package because we're going to the Conference Premier. Oh, here comes Sunderland again. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's Roberts. Oh, God, here's a chance.
This is going.
Cross goes in. Oh, jeez. It's still alive. Mundell. Oh, it's blocked. And Coventry City are getting battered and spat on and embarrassed here at the Stadium of Light.
You see, with Mark Robbins, we had hope that we could at least turn this around.
Liam Kitchen feeds it to Hadji Wright. Hadji Wright, he's through. Oh, he's put it wide.
Look, he's tried. He's tried. Again, we are not too dissimilar to the FA Cup Man U game squad. What has changed? We were champions of the world last season, and now look.
Let's have a look.
People
Feel for the fans that went to see this, Simon. Honestly, Simon, I couldn't have said anything better there. You couldn't have said anything better there, sorry. Think of the fans that have gone to this.
It's a long journey.
It's not game over yet. The players could still get us something, but you can't see it right now, can you?
That's like, what, 40 quid petrol?
Yeah, it's a lot of petrol money. It's a lot of price for the tickets. There's a lot
Hotels,
of travelling,
maybe.
And just like
Food.
you know, like you said earlier, a lot of it's a corner for Sunderland. We've just given them a corner for no reason.
You were saying, mate.
You said earlier, a lot of the fans will have bought their tickets for this game before Robbins got sacked.
Doing justice.
If they were offered the choice of, do you still want to go now? Some of them, you know, if they could have got their money back, some of them would. Some of them would have took their money back.
They'll be accused.
I'm not saying like all of us are just supporting Mark Robbins and we don't want to support the club. We support Coventry, but that's why we're getting frustrated because look what suddenly just happened.
500 quid on a season ticket.
At the same time, we need to bear in mind Sunderland are top of the league for a reason and they have scored some wonderful goals, but like it does feel like Coventry are not doing enough. Like we could do more than this still. Here comes Sunderland again. Oh jeez. Coventry City, we get a free kick on the edge of the box. That's the best thing I've seen all game, by the way. Radoni got smashed into there. And I'm not saying I want to see him get hurt, but he put his body on the line, which is more than anyone else has done in this game.
Is this stream worth monetised? Because I want to swear.
No. Down we go, says Simon. Let's catch up on the comments. King is on. I won't read that out, Kobe, but yeah, leave that to the interpretation. Blue Baron. Bet it's freezing in Sunderland too.
Oh, yeah. God, yeah.
I bet it is freezing.
Poor players.
Let's catch up on some of the goals, by the way, because someone said there was an equaliser, and there was for Plymouth.
How are Newcastle doing?
They play tomorrow against Forest.
Come on, Newcastle.
Would you not like Forest?
No, I don't like Sunderland.
Oh.
Actually, no, I'm not angry with Sunderland. I forgot I'm angry with Cov.
Trying to work out who you're angry at.
Yeah. I don't know who I hate.
I hate Sunderland because they're beating us. I hate Coventry because we're losing to them.
I love Newcastle.
We've got to try and laugh, guys.
Have we got Beer Viking in here, the Newcastle fan? Get in touch.
Any
of the Newcastle fans that you know of? Sunderland fans that you know of?
No. This could get worse for Coventry.
Were people spamming in the chat?
By the way, guys, can people just fill me in on the Doug King forum on Monday? Is it a no fans can attend event? Is it just on the radio with the radio hosts? Can people please clarify on that? I feel like fans are not allowed to go. And I don't think Doug King would allow them to go at this rate.
Back again,
because
on call.
I think he's turned them all against him.
Why didn't you get involved in that? Because you're a bit of a voice of reason.
No, because I'd speak too much sense, like in terms of I'd ask the questions the fans actually want to ask. Honestly,
and that's
I'm not having a go at like radio stations and stuff, but they will give scripted questions because that's what Coventry will ask for. They need the hard truths. They need the questions from the actual fans. No, they won't do it.
But they'll want people to listen to you because you're a respected person.
Yeah, maybe.
Get Oggy. You in contact with Oggy? You did a.
Yeah, but I love to speak to Oggy, but he has to be careful as well, doesn't he, with what he says? Because he works on the station. And
you know what's best. I just think you could it's your chance to maybe speak. Take one for the team. Be the voice of the people.
What we're saying, should we put a vote in the live chat?
Yeah,
Matt versus Doug King, 1-on-1. Oh, speaking of 1-on-1, here comes Sunderland. It's Mundle up against Bobby Thomas. Mundle, they're taking the piss here, aren't they? Mundle is allowed to just get to the edge of the box, get his shot off. It goes over the bar, thankfully, this time. But the defenders are just stepping off. Smash into them. Are you that scared of them?
We need Reader Johnson. I've said it before.
Right, here we go. It is a registered supporters group, requests only. There you go.
You won't get accepted then.
So is that what we're saying?
Everyone messages them in and say, listen to Matt SB. Matt SB wants it.
So, yeah, people are saying fans aren't allowed.
Of course they're not. It can be chairman and all that stuff.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, so that's about it. Brilliant. So, Yeah.
Absolutely. That is almost an insult to us fans. Like, oh, we're going to have your chance to speak. No, we're not actually. It's going to be people with scripted questions who are stuff that Ducking's not really going to be afraid to answer. Yeah, have your say, fans. No, take it to Facebook instead. It's the first time I agree with the bloody fans forum on Facebook, by the way. Usually just spouting rubbish.
Have you ever seen the fans more united? Like,
Hey?
what?
Don't know what that is. Fans... Oh, sorry, I thought that was a page. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the fans more united in one cause? I mean, you know, of course, when we're winning, we're all happy and stuff. But like, people always have different opinions on. I think the best player was this. I think we could do better if we do this.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
And there's always
but
like,
in terms of this,
trash,
there almost seems to be a 99% agreement.
There's the opposite.
And even
but...
for the 1%, 2% of fans that did want Robbins to go, I think they're still a bit like, like they're not totally. I haven't seen many.
Well, they didn't want it. They just they didn't want to see the club suffer. They wanted they had their best interest in the club, and they agree that it is still bad.
Goodness me.
1 minute at a time. Another minute for a Sunderland goal.
Right, well, yeah, 1 minute added time.
By the way, you lot saying 3-0 in the chat. Unless that was just what you were predicting.
Yeah, 3-0 might be the case. Let's catch up on the goals. Pompey are 2-0 up at home to Preston. Pompey 2, Preston 0. And we have a goal for Fulham
Is that 5-1?
at Selhurst Park.
Oh, Luton, yeah.
Yeah, I think Luton Town are going to be the next one to sack their gaffer after that 5-1 defeat away at Middlesbrough. Absolute garbage
You
from
take the
them.
mic there?
What? Why?
Literally, is that what's going on with Luton then?
Yeah, mate, they're lower than us. You think Coventry are doing bad? I mean, actually, let's put this into perspective. I would have thought long before Robbins gets sacked, Edwards would get sacked this season because Luton have just come down from the Premier League and they are lower than Coventry, and we've sacked our manager before them.
That begs the question: if Dadbo had scored and we swapped place with Luton,
Half time. Thank God that's over for now. Reece Carr walks down the tunnel. Wonder what he's got to say to the players.
Sorry.
Look, give your thoughts, guys. Half time, you can see we're not happy. Why would we be? The fans in that away end must be booing, and I have so much sympathy for them. It's not game over, technically. We've got to say that and hope Coventry can come back into it. But let's be honest, Sunderland have their tails up now. 2 very, very good goals from Sunderland. 2 very good goals. But Coventry, standoffish, not enough bodies on the line. I mean, honestly, I don't have the quality to even grace going near one of these football pitches. But I tell you what I'd do if I was on that football pitch. I'd fight for the badge. I'd chuck myself. I'd break my nose. I'd chuck myself into every challenge. I might miss the ball a lot. I'm not a professional footballer. Of course I'm not. But I'd put my body on the line. Some of these players, it's just like a job to them. Fight. Have some, like...
That's what I mean. Josh Eccles has been tarnished with this poor performance by players who aren't from the club, who haven't been brought up through the academy. It's just a job, like you say. It's just another badge that gives them money. And yet Josh Eccles and the real academy players who, you know, from Cov are getting, this negative umbrella above them because all these other players from different clubs don't care.
Let's catch up on some comments. People saying obviously half time. LVA reckons it's going to finish 2-0, by the way. Blue Baron says, not a Coventry fan, but I do feel for you guys. Yeah. We need Robbins back, says Lexi. I can't see it happening. It won't happen. It's just how it is. If I was there, I'd get going. I'd get going home and beat the traffic, says Simon.
Yeah.
Do you think Robbins would suit Luton, says JW, who is a Luton fan. Maybe we'll do a manager swap, yeah? Coventry players are just spinning, says Jahan. Is there anyone in the live chat that's watching the game with us at the moment? Is there anyone that's also got it on their screens? Because, share your thoughts. I mean, let's get the stats up. I wonder what this is going to read. So, well, there's some big problems. Possession, Sunderland have had more. Okay, that's what it is. Let's have a look. Shots, 6 and 4 to 2 and 0. We've not even had a shot on target. Not even had one shot on target, man. So what does it take for us to get something out of these players? What do you have to do? It genuinely stinks of Manchester United mentality, where the players are going to start ruling the club soon because managers are not going to last long if players don't put in performances. I mean, you know, we could find this problem soon. If whoever replaces Robbins can't get anything out of these players, is it the managers that's the problem? Is it the players? Looks like it. Is it the owner who didn't really help the managers out? Possibly. But Reece Carr, I don't want to judge him too much because he's been forced into this position and it's a difficult game, but he can't get anything out of them at the minute. I just don't know what's going on.
What I'll say is, if we had Mark Robbins, look, let's look at it rationally. Sunderland's the top of the league, all right? The position we're in, if Robbins weren't sacked, this is expected. 2-0 down against Sunderland at home. This is expected, but the difference is, with Mark Robbins, we'd have a lot more faith than we do now that we could pull it back, and we have a bit more spine.
That's exactly what I'd say. And I'm not sure we would be 2-0 down with Robbins because we always seem to get something.
Like we'd not be knocked down and get back up. Now we're staying down and we're just letting them walk all over us.
Oh jeez, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Just watching some of the half-time highlights back.
I mean, I'd love to be in as a Sunderland fan in the Sunderland end. Those goals were class.
Yeah, if you're a Sunderland fan,
that's what I meant. Like being a football fan. That to me.
Look at them. Look how mental the Sunderland fans go there. That is a proper club with trajectory now.
Yeah. They
got the right manager. The fans are on board. They're playing good football. They're fighting for their badge. Yeah, if you're a Sunderland fan, enjoy it.
Class.
I've got nothing but some sort of envy, really, because that's what I want for my club. I'm happy for them, but no, come on, we're Coventry fans. We want some of that taste of success.
I had nothing but joy for the Derby fans when they were celebrating at the end of the game. That was class, and I enjoy that as in mutual respect. I love to see fans. It's always against us. It's spineless, mate. Spineless. Just who are we missing the most?
Mark Robbins.
Funny. No, true. But player wise, who are we missing? People might have said Hamer, but we still went on well without Hamer.
Well, we're clearly missing Josh Eccles and Ben Sheaf. Look at the second goal, by the way. No one gets close to him.
Did they not think that they'd shoot from afar?
I'm absolutely embarrassed on their behalf. Look at them. Imagine calling yourself a professional footballer and defending like that.
The fact that that's a second shot from outside the box. How did no one think he was going to shoot? Why didn't you go further in the box?
Jeez. So
there's nothing against Collins, by the way.
Half time 2-0. I don't really blame Collins for the goals. No. Right. Let's have a look at some comments. Missing Gyökeres the most, says Blue Baron. Yeah, I guess. One Mark Robbins, says Ella. Does Sims not get a game, says Kevin. So he's injured, isn't he? Oh no, he's on the bench actually today. He might come on at half time. Against his former team, we must add as well.
Yeah.
He was on loan there, wasn't he? Right, what else have we got? The manner we conceded at that second goal, it needs to change. It needs to change now, says Bella. Blue Baron says,
I'm going to get a drink.
I bet he'll go for 60 million. Who's that you're talking about? Is it Gyökeres?
Give him some questions. Give him the roll call or something, I don't know.
Robert says, I'm watching and Sunderland are playing well. Should be 4-0. Had you right, had a good chance too. What are you doing?
I was going to ask if you wanted a drink. I wasn't just stealing
Have you got some drinks in the fridge, have you?
No, do you have Diet Coke or anything?
What did you bring?
I bought 2 Monsters, but I don't have 2 Monsters in a row.
I don't really have anything like...
maybe
there's soft drinks in bottles, so I just pour a glass. Can you grab me a beer though? Cheers. I've got a mad drink. I'll have a beer. I'll drink my sorrows away.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah. Go on, Virgie. Go down to the Matt SB cafe and sort me out. I've only got 2.
You can go on
I thought... Yeah, fine, yeah. You can have a beer then. Right, let's have a look. Do you think you are at risk of relegation, says Tom? Yeah, I think... I wouldn't... Right, here's how I stand on this. I don't necessarily think we'll go down right now, but I think our chances of going down has gone up. So let's say before Thursday, I would have said the chances of Coventry going down this season are maybe 3% out of 100%. Now it might have gone up to about 10%. I still don't really think it's a massive chance of going down, but it's definitely jumped. We haven't got the safety of the great mother hen, which is Mark Robbins. And one thing Mark Robbins did always do is after these poor starts, he would get us improving. Might not have always been to the playoffs. We might not have made the playoffs this year with Robbins. That's fair enough. But he would have at least got us into the top half, I think. And I think if you're going to get rid of Robbins, at any point, maybe the best time is during the summer when you can have a complete rebrand and do whatever. to get rid of him after the bad start and not give him the chance to turn it around, as he's got a proven track record of doing, now leaves us in the poo. Who's going to come in and do that hard work now of keeping us away from trouble, and dare we dream of making the playoffs? I mean, look at this result. Not even close to Sunderland's level of quality today. So how can we even think about promotion? I just don't want to go down at this point. Let's have a look at some comments. Cov won't go down, but Luton will, says Robert. Hey Matt, how do you think the Everton game will end, says LVA. I'm not sure, it's 0-0 at the moment. Let's catch up on those scores while you've asked the question. I reckon it could be a draw, to be honest, mate. But it's Brentford 1, Bournemouth 1. Palace 0, Fulham 1. It's West Ham 0, Everton 0. Wolves 1, Southampton 0. In the Championship, it finished Cardiff 1, Blackburn 3. Middlesbrough 5, Luton 1. Stoke 1, Millwall 1. And now in the 3 p.m. games at half-time, it's Derby 1, Plymouth 1. Leeds 1, QPR 0. Norwich 0, Bristol City 1. And Pompey 2, Preston 0. Of course, the final game is Sunderland are beating Coventry 2-0. I don't want to talk about it. Guys, let's do a little bit of plugging for the channel. It is half time, so if you've not already hit the like button, now is the perfect opportunity to smash a thumbs up. It takes 2 seconds, so please make sure you've done it. What are we on? We are on 273. Let's see if we can get up to 300 likes. Drop a like, it is massively appreciated. While you are there, anyone that hasn't subscribed, get involved. I will also plug the Cov TV channel in a little bit, because that is maybe where we'll do some more content with Coventry City. So like and subscribe, and let's talk about Hector's donation. Thank you very much, Hector. That's very kind. He says, I'm gutted for Mark Robins. Hope Doug King knows what he's doing, and that is the perfect summary of this situation. I hope he does too. This result doesn't suggest great things, but maybe he gets the right manager in during the international break. We've got 2 weeks. I think if he was ever going to get rid of Mark Robins, he should have had a plan in place. If we end up going for Rob Edwards, let's say Luton sack him and then we bring in Rob Edwards, it will actually show that Doug King didn't have a plan in place, because Rob Edwards wasn't available at the time. He's still technically not available. He's still at Luton, but I reckon he will be going during this international break. I really struggled to see him staying after that result today. So I'm not sure. Get involved in that link in the description. And I'm also going to put the Cov TV link in the description as well, guys. We're going to start doing predictions for full time in a second. Good man.
Update with your son, very important. He told me what yellow was.
He's got a point. What did he say it was?
Yellow, yeah, I think.
Yellow.
Yeah. And he also thinks pink is purple, so come on, sort him out.
Guys, check out the link in the live chat. I've dropped the Insta down there. I'll also drop the second channel in there. So please head over to the live chat and check out the links that are down there. Because if you subscribe to Cov TV, there is plenty of Coventry content coming. Possibly some more today. We might have to do a reaction to this, because let's just see how it finishes first. I really hope we get something. I'm not sure if we will, but I feel like there's going to be a lot to get off my chest regardless of how this finishes. So check out that kind of stuff. And let's do it, guys. It's 4 p.m. The second half is coming up in a minute or two. Why don't you put that down?
Check out the links that was down there.
Let's do full-time predictions. So I originally said 1-1. I am going to have to change it because it can't finish 1-1. I'm going to say 3-1 to Sunderland now. I think Coventry might be able to muster up 1 goal, but Sunderland will stick the fork in us, and that'll be that. What's your full-time predictions? Get them down below. What are you saying?
I would usually change my prediction as the game goes on, because I'm never good at predicting. But
what did you say originally?
I said 3-0 Sunderland. Now I think to get that right is quite a bit of a merit, isn't it? So I ain't going to change that.
Yeah, that might happen, to be fair.
I mean, it could be 4. We might get 1 at the end.
Might do.
So something to look forward to.
Yeah, 3-0 Sunderland.
What the fans been saying, what you've been asking them. It's Play-Doh everywhere.
I have not been asking them that, no. 2-0, says LVA. Emilio, can you stop rustling things, please?
I saw Pokemon, I got distracted.
Emilio says 3-0. Jahan Celtic says 3-1. Huddersfield are absolutely right now, says Blue Terrier. I'm not going to swear, but Huddersfield are losing to Crawley, and I'll read out Blue Terrier's comment there. Peterborough, by the way, 4-0 up against Cambridge. Wow.
Talking of Celtic, my stepdad saw not John Lennon. What's his name?
Neil Lennon.
Yeah, there was the guests where when Cov has like legends and they go and talk about the future for the club and past games and all that. It's like one of those legends night at Celtic, and there was a former boxer. He's like basically Coventry's Muhammad Ali sort of thing.
Oh, nice. Interesting. Yeah, it's because Christ the King's like a Catholic school, isn't it, or something? That's where he was, or the social club.
How did you know he went there?
Because I could see it in the background of the picture. But yeah, I know, the dog Bertie Award, the owner, is a Celtic fan.
Right, okay.
And their child goes to Christ the King now, yeah.
Oh.
Interesting, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. Tom says 3-0 to Sunderland. Alfie says 5-0. 5-0, says Maths. The iPad kid needs to be replaced as soon as Monday. I mean, the 2-week break is a good chance to sort things out, but it is going to be crucial. If this had happened in the middle of December, it would be like, oh crap, we haven't got time to try and put a plan in place. We've got so many games flying at us. Whatever happens here today, we might have to sweep it under the carpet. I don't want to, by the way, because this is embarrassing. But yeah, I agree. When we get to the 2-week international break, we need to really be careful and make sure we get the right appointment and the right strategy going forwards, because we could end up in serious trouble. I mean, it seems surreal, by the way, starting the season, Premier League package, we're getting 28,000 at the CBS, and now it's going to be like, what? I mean, what if we're actually fighting relegation, but with those big crowds? It doesn't really add up. Anyway,
I don't suppose you recognise that one.
Oh, it's Mark of the Chase, isn't it?
No, it's not.
No, that's Kevin, isn't it?
Yeah, funny.
Of course I do, I've seen him before. Who is it? Is he a player?
Yeah, no, boxer.
Oh, is that...
Coventry's Muhammad Ali used to drink down the Golden Eagle pub, apparently.
He used to drink down the pub.
Oh, God. Your baby's washing up, by the way. Just so you know.
Coventry lad says it's going to finish 5-0. Andy says, Matt, you do a great job. Any manager experience. Other than Football Manager or FIFA, not really, no. Obviously, I play a little bit of Saturday football, but that's just, basically like Sunday League football, really.
He knows a lot about that.
And obviously, I am a football fan and like to think I've got decent football knowledge, covering football on YouTube, and always been a football fan in my life, but no. In all seriousness, that could never happen. But I don't know, maybe like managing a Sunday League club would be something that interests me. To keep you up to date, guys, the second half has just got underway. I will sync the clock back up when we catch up to it. The clock is at 46, and obviously the game is currently on 45:30. So I will get the clock going again when we get to 46 minutes, but we're currently on 45:35. So Coventry City have possession now. Wow, what a big 45 minutes this could be. Imagine if Coventry win, that would be a weird feeling. I cannot see it happening. I don't know what Reece Cara said at half-time, but... Bobby Thomas smashes the ball long here.
Kev's just messaged...
Brandon Thomas Asante will give chase. Sunderland smash it away. Ball is headed around in the middle. What?
Kev messes me up as he says whenever I sneeze. So clearly... he's in the live chat.
Oh, there you go.
I think it was I think it was like some sketch show thing, or whenever you sneeze, they go Arsenal. I don't know if it's like
yeah. Oh, Hadji Wright. Oh,
who was it?
I didn't
what the ones that he likes to watch? The old ones.
I didn't sync the clock back up on time. There's a little delay. I'm actually about 15 seconds behind because I lost track. Because Birdie distracted me. Thank you very much.
Blame Kev.
So the clock is 15 seconds behind. So we're currently just getting up to 47 minutes. Anyway, here come Coventry. We need an early goal in this second half. Brandon Thomas Asante decides to pass the ball to a Sunderland player. And Sunderland decide to pass it back to Coventry, except Lewis Binks decides to bring down Isidore. So Sunderland get a free kick. They take it quickly. Here comes Mundell. Smash him. Stop him. Oh, goodness me. Why are you letting them shoot? Why are you letting them shoot? Did you not know how to put a foot in? Seriously, what is going on?
Mum, if you're watching, my phone's dead, so I probably won't be back for tea.
What? Because they're watching. There you go.
And they always say, "Oh, you always talk too much and distract Matt, and you're really immature and
sounds about
we
right.
hate you as a son." No, they don't say that.
No, but they mean it, don't they? No, I'm joking. Just to catch people up on the goals elsewhere, Preston have pulled one back at Portsmouth, so it's Portsmouth 2, Preston 1. And in the Premier League, AFC Bournemouth are now ahead at Brentford 2-1 to AFC Bournemouth. Here at the Stadium of Light, 48 minutes on the clock now. Sunderland 2, Coventry 0. It is a mountain to climb for the Sky Blues. Once again, I do need to emphasise for any Sunderland fans that might be watching, I'm not trying to be super critical on Coventry and not give Sunderland their credit that they deserve. They are top of the table and they have played some decent football. They've scored some good goals. But you can understand our frustration with Coventry with the circumstances right now. Here comes Radoni.
I'm sure some Sunderland fans might be disappointed that it's not 3 yet. They'll be thinking, come on, this is loose pickings. Top of the table, Coventry, no manager.
They could smell blood, can't they?
100%.
Oh, there's a good touch from Radoni. He puts the cross in. It's headed away.
Oh, come on, save our club, boys.
Oh, jeez, look at this. It's a 2-on-2. Sunderland breaking with so much pace. And if they get a third, it is game over. But thankfully, Coventry City nipped that in the bud.
I mean,
have the ball again.
What's it called? Goal difference matters at this stage.
Well, yeah, you'd rather not lose a game heavily. I mean, it might not matter significantly right now in terms of the table, but it's still important, yeah.
I don't like this feeling. I haven't been worried about League One in a few years now.
Well, let's be honest, as Coventry fans, we had that first season when we come back to the Championship, which was just about staying up. The rest of the time, we've not even had to think about relegation. We've just been always in the top half.
We've been with Robbins. You just need to say that. But what I was actually going to say is, you know, Luton are now worse than us at the moment. Do you reckon if we had swapped places and we got promoted instead of Luton, would we have done the same thing? You know, or are we, you know, a bigger club, an older club, or what have you, that we wouldn't actually be suffering as much as Luton is? If it was swapped. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, yeah, it's hard to say, isn't it?
I feel like we would have at least stayed in the top flight of Championship. I'm really surprised at Luton. What you said about Luton, I didn't even realise they were that low down.
Yeah, they're a bad result today, man. Let's catch up on the comments. 0 shots on target, says Ben. Says it all, we're not going to score if we don't get a shot on target. 2-2 at Brentford, says Arctic Phoenix. Well, let's catch up on that. It is 2-2 at the G-Tech.
Have some popcorn. Brentford
2, Bournemouth 2.
It's not a Burgess stream without popcorn, is it, boys? I know you want to.
Go on, then.
What's this about you raving on about the dentist?
Oh, the toffee. Not my favourite flavour, but thank you.
Is that because you're sweet enough?
Yeah. Cov would have definitely had more pulling power for signings than Luton, says Nico. Here comes Sunderland.
Nearly had a third guest.
Coventry City. Oh, jeez, we just about deal with it. Oh, Liam Kitchen, come on. You look like Harry Maguire in his peak Manchester United days.
Peak. I mean, to make matters worse, Equalizes has played an absolute blinder. He's just like nails in the coffin.
What do you mean by that?
When we played Man City, it's just like, oh my God, we've had amazing players that have gone on to do amazing things.
Well, something that can still be seen as a positive for Coventry is that we'll get some of the sell-on for Gyökeres when he eventually moves on. But like, I don't trust us with any kind of money right now. I don't care if we had like all the money in the world. We seem to spend it wrongly. We'll have just spent a fortune on letting Mark Robbins go. We'll probably spend a fortune on the next manager's contract. Spent like millions on some defenders that don't seem to understand how to defend.
I just feel, I shouldn't feel like this, but I feel foolish and stupid for having faith in Duquesne. I feel stupid for thinking, oh my God, we've got an amazing owner. Oh, thank Christ for that. Cecil were gone. Oh, I feel so good.
Ah, jeez.
And I shouldn't feel guilty for that.
Honestly, Bobby Thomas couldn't pass the theory test. He can't pass. He just doesn't know how to pass anything.
I passed my theory test first.
And you passed your theory test.
What do you mean?
So what does that say about Bobby Thomas?
Could he pass the driving test?
No.
Well, I can.
There you go. And you passed that as well.
Fourth time.
Fulham are 2-0 up at Crystal Palace. This would be our 10th clean sheet of the season if it stays like this. It says Beadle 111 Gaming.
Take it that's Sunderland.
Yeah, well, not Coventry. You can't concede 2 goals and get a clean sheet, I'm afraid. Coventry have a free kick down the right-hand side. Imagine after all this we win. I don't know why I'm even saying that.
I wouldn't feel happy still inside.
We've got it. No, we would because we're Coventry fans. Can we make a game of this? We've got a free kick here. Let's get a goal.
I still wouldn't feel confident for Coventry if we did win. It would be good.
Here we go. Victor Torp and Jack Rodoni stand over the free kick. Rodoni whips it. Oh my goodness me, Rodoni. Where is that meant to go?
Fans.
Blimey heck.
He spotted his mate in the crowd. Said,
what even is that? Oh, jeez, here comes Sunderland. Oh, well
he just a
Collins.
worm.
Yeah, Collins comes out and heads the ball away. Collins is probably one of the only players today I'm like relatively happy with because I don't think he could have done much about the goals.
I see he can't afford to make a mistake because all the other defenders are doing that for him.
Yeah, let's have a look at the Coventry player ratings. Hadji Wright is man of the match with a 7 out of 10 apparently.
Is he? Oh, sorry, Collins.
Who's got the lowest rating? Bobby Thomas,
Yep.
Louis Binks, and Joel Atabodia have all
Funny
got
that defenders
6.3s. 6.3. That's generous, actually.
Do we need?
I won't be surprised if. I won't be surprised if I see someone predict Coventry to get relegated at this point onwards. Says GHJN.
Please stop that talk.
Honestly, it's weird, isn't it? All of a sudden, we've gone from one discussion about can we still make the playoffs to are they actually at risk of relegation? It's like someone's pulled the life support out on someone.
These players just seem like they don't even seem like football players anymore. They just seem like human beings now. Robin isn't here. They haven't got a label on them. They haven't got a job title. They're just people now. They're not football players. Robbins gave them their purpose. I'm not saying they haven't got any purpose, but Robbins kind of said to us, these are your football players. Now he's gone. They're like, what are we? I'll be a bin man, you know.
Gavin says, embarrassing. Which ratings do you look at, says Beadle? That is SofaScore.
It was my warming cream for my...
For my neck. Do you think it's going to go on after the stream? Does Mr. Crunchy ever watch the game, says Cappy? And he's laughing at the minute. Mr. Crunchy, that's not a bad name.
Oh, like it.
Matt 5-1 Borough, what a game. What's your thoughts, says Isaac.
Oh, can't do that with my neck. Sorry, I'm tricky.
Yeah, Middlesbrough did very well. I think a lot of the conversation is going to be about Luton, though, and Rob Edwards. But yeah, great week for Middlesbrough. 9 goals in 2 games. Because they scored 4 against QPR in midweek. Here comes Jay Da Silva. He's offside.
I was about to say he's been playing well today.
That's maybe not his fault necessarily. He did have a really good touch there. I think
Jay
Jay Da Silva was one of the players in midweek that I was relatively happy with, but I'm clutching at straws when I do that.
Do you know what we haven't seen this season either? Right, I can never say this word. Rivalry between Sims and Hadji.
Yeah.
We always had that sort of competition before.
2-0 to Wolves, by the way, against Southampton. Isaac says he has to go now. I think we're talking about Luton there. Yeah, Edwards has to go, says Stephen. Play for the shirt at least, says PK.
Yeah.
There's no fight, let's be honest. Yeah, I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but there is absolutely no fight. Our amazing record against Sunderland.
Should we just kind of class this one as not actually part of the record because we haven't got Robbins? When we get Robbins back, then it'll continue. Have some more, mate, if you want.
I'm okay, thank you.
It's because I put my hand in there, isn't it? I'm allergic to losing, sorry. It looks like Aaron from Emmerdale.
I don't know who that is. It's just woeful, says Simon. Look at the two Coventry coaches on the touchline talking to each other. I couldn't even tell you who the second one's name is. They're looking at a piece of paper.
It's a receipt from Aldi.
Did you get the lettuce or did I?
Would you believe it? Dog food's on offer.
Yeah, baked beans, 2 for 1.
What special buys did you get?
Goodness me.
Garage equipment.
Well, what are they actually talking about? Was it like a letter from Doug saying, should we bring Mark back or something?
Please.
I think I might have effed up, sorry. Honestly, wherever you are, Doug King, right now, if you're at the Stadium of Light or if you're at your hotel mansion in the middle of the country or whatever,
I think it's fled the country
you
now.
will, you'll be squirming right now.
I think
because
he's emigrated.
I don't think it's that extreme to say, is he the most hated man in Coventry?
Other than Peep and Tom, yeah.
That must be a fact, though. No, that must actually be a fact.
Well, no. What percentage of Coventry civilians are Coventry fans?
I reckon at least a third. In some way, shape or form, yeah.
Coventry City Council.
What do you reckon?
Coventry Council leader.
Is that an accurate statement? Is Doug King actually the most hated man in Coventry now?
Who's the leader of Council?
Is it some? Do you think people are going to calm down? Do you think some people might actually be up his arse after Monday night and be like, "Oh no, he spoke really well on the fans forum"?
No, we answered questions that he wanted to hear.
He answered his own questions, yeah.
Anyway, Coventry Council. Who's in charge of Coventry Council? Because he might be the most hated. Is it? Jimmy Boyle. Is it him? He's Labour's one.
Let's have a look.
Ask him back, sir.
Matt, you look so deflated.
What about me?
Change begins. Ha 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 ha. Sky Blue Storm says yes. Goal for Brentford says Paul in Asia, by the way. Is it? Oh wow, yeah, look at that. 3-2 to Brentford. And it looks like, did I think Fulham had scored a second? I think they had one disallowed. So it's 1-0 to Fulham, by the way. And 3-2 to Brentford.
What's going to be Matt's
Coventry
moment?
City free kick. Looped in and dealt with. And oh, jeez.
What's going to be Matt's moment this week? Benjamin O'Bloom.
I'll have a think about it, mate.
Is that his idea? Did he just randomly say that?
No, we kind of scripted the sort of Premier League podcast together. I think I might have thrown the Matt's moment in there, and he does a lot of the hard work on that, to be fair. And then I do the League One predictions show on the channel. And yeah,
so does your
it's good company.
The videos that you share, are they on his channel as well, or is it?
Yeah.
Oh right.
Not the League One predictions, but he does the whole podcast on his channel.
Sick.
Right.
Stuff.
Paul says 2-0 down against top of the table is not a disaster.
Yeah, but considering where we'll be afterwards,
it's not over. I mean, it could be 3 or 4. It could also be 2-2 if Coventry decide to start having shots on target. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Is Coventry started to Coventry? He just started to football.
Van Evak crosses it forwards and it doesn't reach a Coventry player, which is good. Here comes Sunderland.
Sunderland have
yep, here they come. Here they come. Lewis Binks gets there and sticks it away, but Sunderland get the ball back. This is really depressing now. This is honestly...
We're not getting thrashed though, are we?
No, I actually feel back to how things were before Robbins, when you didn't really have a lot of trust.
Mark Venus, was he any good? He was our sort of...
Not really.
Didn't we have like 3 games with him?
Come on, Hadji Wright. Come on, do something for us, please. Hadji Wright gets tackled.
He's a big player for
There's
crying
no
out
one
loud.
supporting him, by the way. There's no one up there supporting him. Ooh.
Like, whenever I contemplate, I don't know if it's worth getting a season ticket, and then a lot of fans are like, it's your club support it, it's stupid not to. Would I get the same response if we play this poor towards the end of the season? Or if we, God forbid, go down?
Come on, Hadji. Yes! Come on, Coventry get a goal.
Yay.
Come on, Hadji.
Why
Please be the start of something good. I don't know how we've even got that. Like, it just fell to Hadji Wright. His positioning was good, and he gets a goal, and it is game on. Come on. Reece Carr tells the players, come on. and it's the first goal for Coventry City without Mark Robbins. Let's have a look at this. The ball, I think it was Rodoni was trying to get through. He kind of got tackled, but then the ball still fell in the box for Haji Wright quite nicely. And Haji Wright sticks it in. Yeah, no messing around there. 2-1. And let's see. Let's just see what happens next.
It is hard for the players, isn't it? It is hard.
It feels like we're actually in the game now. First shot on target and we get a goal. Would you believe it?
I'm going to say it. Sunderland haven't looked like a top table team. We've just looked like a really bad team.
Their goals have been quality.
Oh, yeah.
I think if there's any Sunderland fans watching, they might be able to enlighten us. But it's probably not their best performance of the season.
It's not like Ipswich.
The game's not out of Coventry's reach, maybe. But here comes Haji Wright again. Haji Wright, he's onside. Oh, he goes down.
That's a pen. That's a pen.
He's asking for. No, he's not getting.
He's been tugged from the outside, from beyond outside the box.
He's asking for a pen and he's not going to get it. But all of a sudden, Coventry tails are up, and maybe we can make a game of it.
Sonny, how things.
Latibodia gets a yellow card for protesting.
I'm sorry, VAR. Oh, we ain't got it, have we? If people are
I think some referees probably look at Haji Wright and think, well, you're 6 foot.
How'd you go down?
Yeah, you're 6'3". You can't go down. Basically, that's how it works. Only small players are allowed to fall over.
How is he meant to protest foul play though?
No, I agree. I'm just saying.
You can't just stop the game and go, watch, look. No, you can't just pause it.
GHGM makes a funny point. It would be typical if Derby get their first away win this week and then give Plymouth their first away win today.
Is that how it's going?
I think it's 1-1 at Derby v Plymouth, isn't it?
I don't want Plymouth to go down. I don't want anything to go down.
Bristol City have scored, says Brenton. They have indeed. 2-0 to Bristol City. Norwich's brilliant home record looks like it is going to come to an end today. Come on City, says Michelle. 2-3 win, please.
What about Birmingham? How are they doing?
Let's have a look. What else have we got? Defo a pen, some people are saying in the live chat. I've seen them given. That's what I will say. I've seen them given. Sunderland with possession inside their own half. It remains 2-1. And it's turned into a contest, but it could suddenly be game over again if Sunderland get a third here on the counter. It is much better defending there from Liam Kitchen, who battles for the ball and then actually slides for it. That's all I'm asking for. Put your body on the line, Liam Kitchen.
I mean, bare minimum.
Much better.
Bare minimum, mate.
We've got a hole to dig ourselves out of here, but can we? The ball is looped forwards. Sunderland go back to the keeper, and goodness me.
It's mad to think that our team used to be.
And Coventry get a throw in the Sunderland half. We need just that bit more urgency. We've stepped it up, but we need to step it up a bit more. There's only 25 minutes to go, and we've got to try and make the Stadium of Light nervous. Here comes Bassett for Thomas Asante. What a perfect time this would be to get your first goal, Bassett, on his birthday as well.
Is that? Oh, yeah.
Come on, Bassett, please. Please. Like I've not been one to get completely on board the Bassett train yet. Everyone's like, yeah, he scored a load of goals against Birmingham's 15-year-olds. And you're like, well, yeah, that's fair enough. But, like, I want him to do it in a championship game, you know. He's had a few appearances.
Was it just him on the pitch?
He needs a goal. Ball's lofted forwards here. That's going to go back to Simon Moore.
Have you seen that professional player against 100 kids?
Yeah, I've seen those videos. They're funny. Why does it take nearly 70 minutes to wake up, says Simon. I agree. The fact of the matter is, whether Coventry do go on to draw this, or dare we say even win this, we didn't play well for 60 minutes.
It's always the case with us, though.
Sunderland aren't this immovable force people think they are, says Jax. Well, they could finish the game here, though. Counter-attack, cross comes in, and Lewis Binks sticks it out.
3-1, my 3-0 that, didn't they?
Well, I hope it's not 3-1, of course. I'd much rather Coventry get something out of this, but let's see. Keep your comments coming. Let's do another like spike, by the way, guys. There's over 400 people in here. Let's get to 400 likes. It does just take 2 seconds to hit the like button, so please make sure you hit the like button. Get involved, like, and if anyone watching hasn't subscribed today, let's try and push towards the next milestone. Like and subscribe, football fans. Please do get involved.
Just wonderful and magical things.
It's 2-1 with 23 minutes to go. Here comes Sunderland again. Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, that was a foul tackle, that.
Hume. It's a naughty one.
Ooh.
I don't think he's going to get a red, but I think some of the Coventry players are saying he should do. Thomas got smashed
Do you know
there.
what he needs?
The thing is,
He
those
needs some of that.
those can be reds sometimes because
Oh.
is he going to give a red card to Sunderland here? The thing is, when a player is chasing their own touch, they're determined to get to it, and they will stretch out. And I think that's what's happened here. He's stretched out. It's just going to be a yellow card. The referee is just going to give Hume a yellow card. I want to see a replay of this, but it might have been a really naughty one. But yeah, Hume did smash
I
into
think
Thomas.
it wasn't a high stud, but the studs were sideways.
There you go, yellow card to
You're
Hume.
lucky, mate. You're very lucky.
Let's have a look at a replay here. Oh yeah, he's above the ankle. That could be a red.
Let's
have a look.
Slip. Oh no, he almost swung his leg.
It's I've seen them given, is what I'm going to say. You know, you sometimes see that when a player is chasing their own touch, they stretch out for it. They're like, oh God, and they smash into someone, and he's gone above the ankle there.
Would have been human if he got a red.
Isidor's now been booked, and Lewis Binks has been booked. The referee has given out about 7 yellow cards today. Let's have a look.
3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6?
6.
When were you at 2?
There was a couple earlier in the game. So...
Oh. My neck.
Don't say the rest.
Of course not. That's stupid.
Right, the game gets back underway after that stoppage. To be honest, it feels like that should all lead towards quite a bit of stoppage time. Ball falls to Hadji Wright out wide. He slashes it. It goes over for a goal kick to Sunderland. There's 20 minutes now. This is a big 20 minutes in Coventry season, potentially.
Basically,
The Coventry fans need something to take from this.
it does give
Ideally, a draw at least to take forwards and be like, okay, might not be that bad without Robbins. Sunderland under pressure. They clear it. Sorry, what are you saying?
I keep interrupting you. He's not doing that. It does give us something to actually play for now, because before we were a little bit like, what's the point? You know, when we had Robbins, what is the point? You know, we're gonna finish. You know, not bottom, but lower half. Now it's like, well, we need to get out of this position. We need to get points on the board. So at least it gives us something to look forward to, scoring goals wise. Before it was like, oh, we ain't going to get relegated, but what's the point in even trying, because we're not we might miss out on playoffs, or we'll get 7th or 8th mid-table. At least it's like, mate, we could get relegated, so at least we'll go into games hoping for a win to stay out of relegation. Does that make sense? There's more on the line.
I guess.
Whereas before I was like, oh, I can't be asked for playoffs, because we could have actually got automatics if we played well at the start, you know.
Oh, chance for Bassett. Oh, Simon Moore tips it over. It's going to be a corner to Coventry now. Wouldn't it be magical for Bassett to get his first goal?
Stop saying Bassett, please. It's messing me up.
Come on, Cov. We've got a corner ball here. Come on, Coventry. Come on. Great save, says Jahan. Yeah, Simon Moore tips it over. And now
Good looking chap.
we have to deal with this.
Torp's good with his corners, I shouldn't have said that.
Victor Torp with the Coventry corner. It's an outswinger. And it's cleared away. Sunderland hack it up the pitch. Van Evak is going to recycle this. Goes back to the keeper. Keeper smashes it long, of course. And
Better than Burge.
how long?
Burge still at Sunderland? No, he's not, is he?
Northampton, mate. 18 minutes to go.
keep it.
Come on. Come on. Please. Haji Wright puts the cross in. He'll get a corner for Coventry.
I agree with
It feels like Coventry have turned up towards the end. I mean, it is annoying that we've waited till now, but it gives us a chance of getting something. We've pulled one back. Can we get another?
Would it be illegal for Reece Carr to message Mark Robbins, give me some advice?
Illegal?
Well,
give me some advice. Well, they've sacked him. And they're like,
no, like messaging him half-time sort of thing, or...
No, they wouldn't do that. Victor Torp with the corner. Oh, he's cleared away.
If he was good mates with Mark Robbins, Mark might be like, okay, listen, I'll help you out because he's going to be...
What have you done? No. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Brad Collins has just got Bobby Thomas out of jail. He undersold him. The Sunderland player was through one-on-one. Brad Collins came out and clattered it away. Quick thinking from Brad Collins. And now Coventry come forwards. Haji Wright. He's going to get a corner for Coventry.
I don't feel...
Well, it was a one-on-one for Sunderland 1 minute, and the next minute Coventry have another corner. Oh, my goodness me.
Do you reckon Dovin would have thought like that? I think that's the difference between Dovin and Collins.
What's that, sorry?
I don't think Dovin would have thought like that. I feel like Dovin kind of just stays in the box and that. He's not often one to come out and initiate, whereas Collins is a little bit more kind of forward thinking.
He was quick off his line there, I agree. Collins was great there. Oh dear. Sunderland have a player down here. He's receiving some treatment, which means that'll delay things a bit further. While we're waiting, guys, we are only 5 likes away from 350. So, once again, please make sure you have hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed as well. And let's catch up on those Premier League and Championship scores. So, it's 3-2 to Brentford against Bournemouth. Fulham lead 1-0 at Palace. It's goalless between West Ham and Everton. And it's Wolves 2, Southampton 0.
This goes in their favour, this stoppage, by the way. With our momentum.
In the Championship, Derby 1, Plymouth 1, Leeds 1, QPR 0, Norwich 0, Bristol City 2, Pompey 2, Preston 1, and Sunderland 2, Coventry 1. I beg Coventry, 15 minutes, please, just get a draw, please, take a draw, mate. Take a draw now.
It's tactical stoppage, this.
No, I agree. Every time Coventry are doing well in the game, like the other team miraculously have players on the floor injured.
Was it Tottenham where they tactically... God, that feels like years ago now when we played Tottenham. It's only a few months. So much has happened since then.
Dovin has a much higher ceiling than Collins, who is a solid shot stopper, but equally a mistake waiting to happen. Yeah, I guess in terms of his potential. And you look at Dovin as the future. He's like Sweden's under 21 or something, isn't he? So you think, he's the future. But I think Collins is actually one of my man of the matches for Coventry today. As much as I'm struggling to pick man of the matches while we're losing, he's saved the game from being game over there with that challenge.
Do you know what would help now? I think Haji Wright is finally grown into the game. I think Sims now, that little bit of, competition between the two works very well. I'd say bring Sims on now before it's too late. Crying out loud. Bring him on.
Yeah, actually, what's the deal with substitutions for Coventry?
Do you know how they work?
Bassett came on for Thomas Asante and that's it. Anyway, Coventry corner is about to be swung in here.
Mark left it late, so it might have been,
Victor Torp will take this. 14 minutes to go, by the way. Victor Torp swings in the corner. It's headed away. Oh no, it's a free kick to Sunderland. Don't give the referee an excuse. Don't give him a reason.
I feel like poo.
The clock and the minutes are ticking away. Palace red card, someone's just said. Yeah, Palace are down to 10.
Looking how they're down this season.
Not sure,
Did they have a good run?
Not really.
Oh.
We've only won one game this season.
Thinking of Everton, aren't I?
Once again, guys, we'll just keep pushing for 400 likes. Please do hit the like button. I keep forgetting to come back to the live chat, so let's do it now. But hit the like button. What are people saying? Sakamoto coming on. Yes, he's literally just come on for De Silva now, as you've said that. So Sakamoto on for De Silva.
Probably was crying last game.
We are rallying good now, says PK. We are, I believe in just calling things as they are. I think for 60 minutes we were rubbish. For the last 17 minutes, we've actually been all right. But is it going to be too little too late? Anthony says, give your mate some more chips. They're popcorn.
You got any chips?
No, I don't.
Oh.
GH Jen says, are you going to do a live stream for the Steel City Derby? I would love to, but I don't think I'm going to be free to do it, I'm afraid. Anything else coming on? Tactical injuries are annoying, says Ryan. It's getting unbelievably common now. Something needs to be done about it.
Oh,
what, though? I don't know.
How can you can't just say, oh, stop being injured. You're not injured.
I think that's literally it. There isn't any... I agree, they need to do something about it. I mean, they did try and do something where they were like, right, we're going to try and make stoppage time more accurate. And they did that for a while, and I'm not sure if it did
games.
I'm not sure if it did benefit the game because it throws everything off. It throws people's plans off after the game if you're sticking around for an extra 20 minutes and everything becomes a bit more confusing. But then at the same time, the referee can't just say, you're not injured, get up. Because what if, in the rare event, they actually are? I agree, though. Tactical injuries are naughty.
Like
Naughty.
When you went down, that was clearly tactical.
Yeah.
Bleeding slugs out your nose.
11 minutes left.
I can only see this being a draw.
Well, that's not bad now, though. It's not bad.
Shouldn't be that, though. Shouldn't be not bad.
They are top of the league, and it is away from home.
We are their bogey team.
Yeah, so a draw, I'm all right with that. I'm pretty happy, actually, yeah, I'll be honest. But
Didn't Mark Robbins manage them as well?
No, he never managed
Something
Sunderland.
to do with...
Tony Mowbray did.
Oh, that's what I'm getting mixed up with.
11 minutes. Sunderland passing it around at the back.
Oh,
Bassett, just so long as you can contribute, like charging around, put them under pressure. Use your energy, your fitness, your pace. Bassett goes in for a challenge, gets himself hurt.
And you need some Sakamoto.
He's back up now, though.
By the way,
Bassett is trying to foul a player. Oh goodness me! Here's a Sunderland one-on-one again.
Uh-oh.
Defenders might just be back to cover here, but they're going to
He's
be
going to shoot outside the box, surely.
Good challenge, Latibode, yeah. Bit better from Coventry. 10 minutes to go. The Sunderland fans were on their feet. It is a grandstand finish. Can we deny them?
Come on, keep the streak going.
It's going to be a throw into Coventry City down the right-hand side. Please, just get something, lads, please.
The work ethic that Bassett
We've got
has.
2 weeks off from this. 2 weeks off from football after this. Let's try and go out on a good point. Otherwise, we're all going to be frustrated and there's going to be absolutely nothing positive to think about during that international break. Let's at least give ourselves a draw. We're playing better football now. We've got to just step it up a little bit more. 10 minutes to go. Here come Coventry.
I'd stop his time, I'd say.
Here's Liam Kitchen, who goes to Hadji Wright. Kitchen makes a run into the box, but he doesn't get there. And Coventry get the ball again. It is a little bit siegey at the moment. Sunderland sitting back, but they are going to try and hit us on the counter. Coventry give the ball away cheaply. And if Sunderland go and get a third here,
game over.
That will be game over. Here we go. Here we go. This is surely game over.
No defenders. Why are you not running at it?
Oh, jeez. Oh, Collins with a big save.
He's played class today.
And Collins has kept Coventry in the game again. Collins is definitely going to be my man of the match, whatever happens here now. He's made some big saves. That is one of them.
You know what? I trust him up front.
Yeah, send Collins up front now. He can do everything. Let's have a look. I always enjoy your matchday vlogs, says Arctic Phoenix. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate that.
43,000 attendance.
Tony Mowbray might be a manager by 2025, says Isaac.
He's still ill. I don't know. Do we know what it is? I reckon it might be one of the more severe illnesses.
I suppose it's not good to speculate on it, though, is it?
I know, but the way he said... No, of course.
No, I agree, by the way, though. It must have been serious for him to step away from football.
And saying that his wife's looking after him at home, that to me is...
But yeah, all we could do is just wish him the best. And
he's watching a Blackburn game there, or some. What was it? Who was he managing last? Sorry.
Birmingham. So yeah, I saw he was there. I saw he was there. So yeah, let's wish him the best and maybe not speculate on it.
No.
Coventry City have it here with Liam Kitchen. The minutes are ticking away. As much as it feels like Coventry are slightly in the ascendancy, and I mean slightly because Sunderland still look dangerous on the counter, have we left it too late? Here's a lofted ball forwards. Van Evak. Oh, he can't bring it down.
You see,
he's getting smashed into there.
If we played like this...
And he keeps it alive somehow. He gets the cross in. And no Coventry players were alert to it. Radoni. Hadji Wright. Back to Radoni. Come on. We need just a few more bodies up there now. Van Evak. He tackles himself there. Blimey neck. The ball's cleared away.
See, if we played like this for the whole game, I would have said, respectively, we haven't got a manager, but done all right. But
here's Radoni.
Just not consistent.
Back to Van Evak. And now... Right, just use your sheer power. Bash through them. Oh, he's been tackled. Trying to do too much. It was 2 defenders on him there. Coventry have got it pinned in the Sunderland half.
Get in the box.
We just need to get bodies in there. Don't be too proud to just lump it into the box. We're trying to pass it all the way into the goal at this point. Here's Van Evak.
I'm watching. I've got my eye on Bassett at the moment.
7 minutes left.
I'd say 3 minutes added. Maybe 4.
Come on, please. Latibodia hangs it up in the air. It goes out to Sakamoto. Come on, lads, please. Sakamoto with the cross.
Oh!
Yes! Come on! Yes! It's 2-2. It's Jack Radoni. Yes! Come on! Come on! Yes! Get in there!
What's the counter-attack? What's the counter?
Get in there!
Ooh.
Oh, get in there.
We need it.
Come on. Sky Blue Army. Sky Blue Army. Sky Blue Army. Sky Blue Army. Get in there.
Woke up this morning feeling.
No, I'm not singing that. But get in there. That is some good character from Coventry. 2-2 at the Stadium of Light with 5 minutes to go.
God, we don't deserve that.
Jack Radoni, who has been better in the second half, he's put his body on the line.
If we get 3. Come on.
And now, Coventry City.
Just mind your defending. Just defend
giving
as well.
It a go.
You got 5 bloody defenders. Well, how many you got?
Oh. Great cross from Sakamoto. 5 minutes to go. This is anyone's.
Thing is, Simon Moore knows how we play though, so that's a tactical advantage.
Well, clearly not because he hasn't saved those 2 goals.
Well, to be fair, he doesn't. Yeah, he don't know Radoni, does he?
Goodness me. Well, do Coventry get greedy and go for it, or do we just admit this would be a decent draw?
Did you see that in the chat before? I didn't.
No, I didn't. No. Come on. It felt like it might have been coming, didn't it? The pressure was building.
I still won't say that we've been great. It's just
here come Sunderland.
It's complimentary, really. Nice.
Don't give away a penalty. Okay, it's going to be a Coventry City free kick, and all of a sudden Sunderland are like, "Oh, what do we do now? We thought we'd won this." Well, you haven't.
Yes.
Coventry City.
Yes.
Never quite Alex says 2-0 up, and they've effed it up. GHJN says, Matt, do you want to push for a 3rd goal?
Oh, yeah, you go for it.
Go on, let's be greedy.
Does this...
It's risky.
Don't let this take away how bad we've been up to this point, mate.
I said that. I said, whatever happens here, Coventry were rubbish for 60 minutes.
I hope they don't get a full sense of confidence now. I hope they don't forget about how poor they've been.
Hadji Wright gets fouled. In fact, no, he's fouled their player. Free kick to Sunderland. You take over for a sec.
I hope, yeah. So, I hope they realise that this bit of success in the game is because they have tried and they've actually played how they should play. I hope when we return from the break that they're not going to go, see, we're good enough now. We'll slack off a little bit, and because we do win games. No, you only win games when you actually think about it and play football properly. Yeah.
What a game, though.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with what you've said.
If only they played like this the whole game. I just hope they don't, get false confidence and go, we'll slack off and then play really hard the last 20 minutes. No, it's not how it works.
This might not be good news, as Hadji Wright is down receiving treatment. Let's hope it's not too serious.
No, he's got 2 weeks.
Wow, there's 500 people in the live chat, and we might have the biggest of grandstand finishes on. Do not go anywhere. This could be anything. I really think anyone might win this, you know.
I still don't think it's because we've played well. I just think we've played how we should be playing.
One thing I will say, though, is Sophie did predict 2-2, so if that happens, that would be some hell of a prediction. Wow, we are heading in towards stoppage time soon. And let's not forget as well, there's been quite a few stoppages in this game. I think
5.
there's going to be quite a bit of stoppage time. I'm going to guess 7.
I'm going to be 5. Chat, what are we thinking? How many minutes?
I'm going to say 7 at this rate because Hadji Wright is still down. Portsmouth, by the way, are on course for their first home win of the season. 3-1 to Pompey. Let's catch up with the live chat. I think your mate is in a world of his own.
Yeah, usually am. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time.
And
you said take over, so pressure got to me, and I just ended waffling.
I've lost my voice as well. I think we're both a bit lost right here. Come on, PUSB says PK. PK reckons there'll only be 4 added minutes. Realms of Possibility reckons there'll be 7 minutes. That's what I'm saying, 7 minutes. Hadji Wright, this isn't great because I think he is actually going to have to come off here. He, of course, did get the first goal for Coventry. Well, maybe Ellis Sims comes on then, right?
I don't know why you didn't bring him on before.
Trevor says the win is on. Never Quite Alex reckons 6 minutes. Sky Blue Storm reckons 6. GHGN is going to say 9 minutes. Well, we'll find out in 1 minute from now how much stoppage time there will be. The game is back underway. Hadji Wright has gone off. Coventry are down to 10 men for now. I will assume that Ellis Sims is going to come on when the ball next goes out of play. And the ball does go out of play here. It's a Coventry City goal kick. And here comes Mason Clark. Okay. Mason Clark and Bassett up front. Could one of them grab some big headlines with a goal here and make it... I think they both haven't scored yet. Has Mason Clark scored? I swear he scored against Everton. So if Mason Clark or Bassett are to get their first goals here, what a way to get your first goal that would be.
The amount of abuse that Hadji Wright's getting sat on the wall nearly.
Hadji Wright is sat on the sort of touchline in front of the Sunderland fans who are not giving him the warmest of welcomes. They've been silenced for now, but let's not forget that Sunderland could still easily snatch this in the dramatic stages. And one thing I will point out to you guys is, what did I tell you about the Sunderland Coventry record in recent years? Draw, Coventry win. Draw, Coventry win. Draw, Coventry win. It looks like we could be heading for a draw, but who knows? How much stoppage time? 9! 9 added minutes. Do not go anywhere.
We've lost our main man, though.
GHJN, I think, said 9 minutes. We've got a lot of stoppage time here.
Mate,
who's going to win it?
We've lost Hadji Wright. 9 minutes could prove fatal for us.
Well, yeah, maybe. Hadji Wright is a big blow, but have Coventry got the momentum to go and win it anyway? Sunderland, yeah, they look lost here. They've knocked the ball out of play. It's going to be a Coventry throw-in. The roof is going to go off that away end if we win this here. And Doug King will be feeling smug if Coventry City can snatch this.
That's the only negative I can take from it.
Well, I suppose we've got to just see what happens first and then think about what comes after next. But here come Coventry with Jack Radoni. He keeps it in, he crosses it in, and here is... Oh, who was that? Radoni.
Maybe in the long run...
Goal kick to Sunderland.
Getting a thrashing today, he might have actually taught Doug a lesson and he might have... got his act together. So what if a win today would kind of think, oh, I've done my job, and then he doesn't do anything because he thinks he's successful.
I don't know. So with Hadji Wright, he is coming off, and here comes Sunderland. Well done, Collins.
Three.
Please, Collins, just keep up this good performance. You've been really decent.
You said that'd be crap.
So. With Hadji Wright, he is coming off. He doesn't seem to be in agony, but he's certainly done something because he's been sat on the side and they're going to stretch him off now. We have got a 2-week break now, and I would imagine he might not go away with America. And Hopefully in 2 weeks he'll be better and just return for Coventry. So there you go. But goodness me, is there going to be any late drama here? We'll also keep an eye on the other scores and see if there's any late drama there. There's 500 people in here. Just please make sure you've hit the like button. Get involved. What a great stream this has been today. Keep your comments coming. Here come Coventry. Here come Coventry. We lose the ball.
It's weird. I've got a bit of hope now.
Sunderland clear it. And I genuinely think this is set up for Coventry to win. I don't want to jinx it, but it just does feel like Coventry have got the momentum now. Let's see. 6.5 minutes to go. Guys, once again, get involved. Like I say, just hit that like button while you're there, and please make sure you are subscribed. Let's try and hit the next milestone. It takes 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button. How is this one going to finish? Let us know in the live chat. Here come Coventry. Sakamoto feeds Mason Clark. He gets tackled, but Coventry get a throw in deep in the Sunderland half. You wouldn't have believed this if you were here after 60 minutes. We were so negative. And the reality is we were still rubbish after 60 minutes, for the first 60 minutes. We'll still admit that now. But Coventry have turned it on for the final half hour. And there's 9 minutes of stoppage time.
Waving a white flag to Haji White as he goes past.
There's 9 minutes of stoppage time. We've played 3 of them, 6 to go. Is there going to be some late drama? Lewis Binks smashes the ball over the top. It bounces. Sakamoto won't get there. It's going to go out for a Sunderland goal kick.
Wait for the comments about the sneezing.
It's going to be a Sunderland goal kick. Goodness me. Come on, City, says Jacob. Never Quite Alex says it's 6-1 to Posh, by the way.
Yeah.
Wayne says, come on, Cov, prove we're better than any comments or views. JSGN says, Matt, it's Peterborough 5, Cambridge 1 right now. People saying it's 6-1. Is Burgee dying, says Sar. He is. He's picked up coronavirus or something. What a game, says Loka. Can you stop, please? I've got no sympathy for you. The first sneeze was acceptable. You're doing it on purpose now.
I don't know what's wrong.
Here comes Sunderland. Coventry City pinch their pockets. Torp releases Bassett, but he can't get there. But Coventry will get a throw in the Sunderland half again. Just go for it now. I said, let's do it. Let's gamble. Let's gamble. Let's show what we're made of. If we're going to gamble with the manager, let's gamble on the pitch as well now.
Look, how do you look?
It looks like he's getting rolled out in a hospital bed, doesn't he?
It's like Pink Floyd on the run. No one gets that reference.
Van Evak throws it down the line. Sunderland gather possession here.
I can get a tap in the knee in minutes, telling you not to sneeze.
4 minutes of stoppage time to go after this. We've played 5.
Oh God, if they score now.
No, please don't let Sunderland score. But why can't Coventry score? Here comes Mason Clark. Mason Clark bombing down the left.
He hasn't got the legs.
Mason Clark tries to beat his man.
He's got no legs.
Is he going to get a corner? No, he gets tackled. Mason Clark, come on. You've got to bust a gut there, mate. Sunderland.
Oh,
they get a free kick. It's going to be a yellow card for Sakamoto.
Frustration.
Well, that is frustrating because that kills the momentum, and now Sunderland have a free kick as well.
Oh, he pushed him over his hands there.
Come on, Bassett, says realms of possibility. Send him home, says Wayne. Come on, Cov, says Luke. Stockport have beaten Bolton 5-0, says GHGN. That's a great result. Remember, Stockport lost 5-0 in midweek. Here come Sunderland. Oh my gosh.
No.
They're appealing for a penalty. The referee is not interested. And Coventry will get a goal kick. For me, that is no way a penalty. I've never seen such a poor claim. He fell over his own feet and he's asking for a penalty. Absolutely no penalty there, I'm sorry.
Oh, did you see that from Thomas? I think he did the old hand signal towards him, I think. Did he?
I don't know.
Just say, get on.
By the way, the stadium's half empty now. You'd think Sunderland are losing 3-0. Why have they all left?
They've got to go to Eldon Square.
There's 3 minutes of stoppage time left. Is it because the traffic's that bad in Sunderland? Like, half of the seats are empty. That's not great for their support, though, is it? Because, like, you want your fans there till the last minute, pushing you on to get the winner, but half of them have left. Anyway, here come Coventry. Mason Clark gives chase. Bassett commits a foul.
Twice now.
Sunderland free kick.
What's with the arms? What's going on, guys? But I tell you what, Bassett's work ethic and commitment this game is what we all need, what every player needs.
Here comes Sunderland. 97 on the clock. A goal now will surely be a winner. There was 9 minutes added. There won't be much time for an equaliser. If anyone scores now. Kelly! What a legend!
Hey, Kelly Zeros!
Sorry, I'll come to that in 2 seconds because there's a shot from distance for Sunderland and it sails into the away end. Absolutely horrible shot there.
Oh, these are my boys.
Kelly says, squeaky bum time, Matt. Indeed! And Sophie, with her 2-2 prediction, might be getting something here. Thank you so much, Kelly. That is very, very generous. Very, very generous donation. What a legend Kelly is. Good luck to Liverpool later tonight against Aston Villa, of course.
What an oddball.
Once again, guys, thank you for your great support. Do not go anywhere. We've got nearly 600 people tuned in, which is amazing. So if you're a Sunderland fan, a Coventry fan, a neutral, thank you so much for your support. Make sure you like, subscribe, get in the live chat. Coventry have a goal kick here. We've got just over a minute to go still. Collins smashes it. There's a bit of head tennis in the middle. Sakamoto under pressure here. Clears it up the pitch and it's going to be a Sunderland throw-in on the halfway line. Sunderland might just get one last chance to try and snatch it. Coventry, please stay strong. In fact, Sunderland are committing a few bodies forwards now. If they were to lose the ball, they could be in trouble, but they've got it at the minute. There's 30 seconds of stoppage time to go.
I think it's those fouls which is less.
Here they come. They're down the left-hand side. In comes the
Oh,
cross.
no.
Bobby
no,
Thomas
no.
heads it away. And Sunderland
Come on.
are going to get a throw-in, are they? No, it's going to be a... Yeah, they are. Sunderland throw-in. 10 seconds to go in the Coventry half. They've gone back to the halfway line. They've got to be quick here or the referee's going to blow up. Sunderland
What?
are going to launch it here. And the referee is going to say, no, it's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw for Coventry City in their first game without Mark Robins. Full time at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 2, Coventry City 2.
I would have snapped your hand off for that if you said that at half time.
Well, I tell you what, yeah, we did not see that come in. What a game of 2 halves. The reality is that was a game of 2 halves. The Coventry fans are there applauding. A real weird one today. Mixed feelings for Coventry City on this strange day without Mark Robins, but real character. Let's not forget Sunderland are top of the table. This game was away from home. They scored some great goals and Coventry looked like an absolute lost cause after 60 minutes.
Yeah, I will say.
So, the reality is, for the first hour of the game, I was really cheesed off. I still think it was a poor hour of football, but a great response at the end there. And that could be a really crucial point, and it could stop the negativity for now. There is a fans forum coming with Doug King on Monday. We need positivity going into that. I would imagine he's feeling a bit more smug, I guess. So a weird day all round. Get your thoughts in the live chat. It's finished at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 2, Coventry 2. Burgie.
My negative is, the positive if we were to get thrashed is that Doug King would be, tail between the legs and we could say, look at what you've done, this is what happens. No, what he has done is still going to completely ruin us, right? This is just what happens when the players unite and at the end of the game. I don't want him thinking, whew, got away with that one.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I still want the anger. Do you reckon we'll still have the anger that we felt at the start of that game? Because that
obviously
that alone, those 2 goals do not at all forgive him. What's the word I'm looking for? They don't justify what he's done.
No, I think
there's more to it than just those two goals. More to it.
You could make the argument that if Robbins was here, would we have maybe won that game? Would we have lost it? We don't know. It's a weird feeling. I've got to be honest, I'm chuffed with that performance at the end because we're Coventry fans and I'm glad we got something. But, yeah, strange one, a real strange one. I must say, first of all, for the Sunderland fans that might be watching, that was the best opportunity you've had to beat Coventry in a long time.
Yeah.
And you've not capitalised. We don't know where Coventry are going to go from here. Are we going to have a good season or a bad season? We don't know. But on the basis of that today, we could still compete for the playoffs. It's one performance. And I know Reece Carr's not going to be the long-term option. But there's still positives there. I think the fight was there for periods, but there's also that lack of consistency. What a weird day. I must say, overall, though, to have come back from 2-0, we are pleased. But Sunderland fans, do share your thoughts as well.
I think Sunderland fans, you're obviously going to be the more upset than we are because you conceded and you didn't beat us again. But you won today on goals. Class goals.
Yeah, their goals were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
I will give them
sublime.
credit for it. Guys, I'm going to come to your comments in a second, but let's go around the grounds as Burgee dies. It's finished Brentford 3, Bournemouth 2, Palace 0 with 10 men, and Fulham 2, West Ham 0, Everton 0, Wolves 2, Southampton 0. It was Cardiff 1, Blackburn 3, Middlesbrough 5, Luton 1, Stoke 1, Millwall 1, Derby 1, Plymouth 1, Leeds 2, QPR 0, Norwich 0, Bristol City 2, Pompey 3, Preston 1, and Sunderland 2, Coventry City 2 in the Premier League and Championship. Do share your thoughts on those results, guys. It's a real weird one, isn't it? Some of those results are a bit strange, I must say. The Sunderland Coventry one, I suppose, might stick out as a bit of a strange one to some people. I'm obviously chuffed with it, and what a strange day. You don't really know how your overriding feelings are. Matt, don't you start fake sneezing, says Kyle. I won't.
This is legit!
I can't believe it. He's always after attention, isn't he? Like, we have a great game, we want to talk about it. He's like, no, people want to be looking at me and talking about me. Fake sneezes, unbelievable. It's about consistency, Matt. Agreed, says PK. Someone's got to get it out of them.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's got to get it out of them. I don't care who it is, but they've got to get it out of them now, I guess. Because there is that potential there, but then they only show it when they want to. It's really strange. Guys, let's have a look at some of those comments then. Could this be a live YouTube death? Will Matt notice? What do you mean?
Me.
Oh, yeah, Burgee passing away. No, he's left now, so there you go. Hadji Wright was immense, says the Kissum. He was great towards the end, I must say. Guys, I might do a follow-up reaction on Cov TV. Maybe soon, maybe later, if not tomorrow. So please do hit up that link in the live chat where I will talk about this game more, but I'm just going to plug that in the live chat. So please head over there and follow the second channel, Cov TV, where we will go in more depth on this. But I must say, overall, real mixed feelings today. Credit to the Sky Blue Army, first of all, the Coventry City fans that went up there. Absolutely unbelievable support. And look, we are a very well supported club now, but we've got to pay tribute to Mark Robbins, who is the one who brought this city back together. Has he put us on the track and someone will carry us on that journey now? That's probably the best case scenario now. We wanted it to be Robbins all the way up to the Premier League, but maybe now someone else comes in and finishes that journey for him. Or is it going to go the other way and things start to fall apart? Because this is such a strong position he's put us up to. We're back in Coventry, we've got massive crowds, and the football we've played recently, unbelievable. Been on such a successful rise. Let's have a look. I think Wright is going to be poached, says Ego Chip. He can win us and draw us games on his own, let's be honest, he really can. Burgee is looking for attention, says Wayne. We need to be consistent at Burgee sneezes. Oh, as consistent as Burgee sneezes. What is going on out there, by the way? It's carnage. Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, someone just... Can you pack it in? Or can you just go and die somewhere else, please? Someone's just made a good point about Coventry, saying we need to be as consistent as your... What have you eaten? What have you drank? Why are you sneezing to death?
Do you dust this room?
Well, I don't know. You're going to
Bye.
Just go somewhere else.
It's been a pleasure. Play up Sky Blues. We didn't lose.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Play up Sky Blues. We didn't lose. Yeah, we need to be as consistent as Burgee sneezing. Just go away. It's been a comedy stream at the end here. Good point. Praise to Sophie for her consistency with predictions, says Aid. Yeah, that 2-2 draw prediction, considering no one knew what to think of this game, fair play to her. She did predict 2-2 before the Robbins news, and then I did ask her, do you want to change it? And she was kind of like, no, just stick with it. So I don't know if she'd have said it if she'd have done the prediction afterwards, but because she'd already done it, she just said, just stick with it. But no, I'll still give her credit because she did decide to stick with it. Let's have a look. Thanks, Matt. Amazing analysis and commentary. PK Dubai says PK. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you to everyone for your support, by the way, guys. Please make sure you have got involved by subscribing. The support today has been absolutely unbelievable. I'm not sure if it's because of the big news regarding Coventry this week or if it's because we're playing Sunderland and it's a high-profile game. But the support today was absolutely unbelievable. So a massive thank you for that. I am really grateful. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Good point. Yeah, praise to Sophie. Bring back Robin, says Merlin. I tell you what, we now, I suppose, look forward to Monday. We've got a 2-week break. The content will still keep coming, don't worry. But it's interesting thinking what could happen now. I would imagine by the end of this 2-week break, we will have appointed someone. If we can't use a 2-week break to appoint someone, then what are we doing? Doug King's forum on Monday will be interesting. Will he come out of that with any more credit? One thing I will say to people, and I'm not telling you how to feel about things, because that's up to you, but if you feel angry now, this is just my view, I wouldn't be too fickle in the regards that I'm not just going to climb right back up his bum just because he might smooth talk us. I'm not telling you how to feel. You can start loving him afterwards or you can hate him more afterwards. It's up to you. But I think what he's done, I think he underestimated how the Coventry fans would react. And look, he might come out and say, well, look, we were great and we didn't need Mark Robins on Saturday against Sunderland. Would we have won with Robins? Would we have lost? We will never know. But a really decisive 2 weeks coming up, I must say. Credit to the players in the end and the substitutions from Reece Carr right at the end to get us something. But there's a lot of work to do, let's be honest. Let's have a look. So, yeah, the form against Sunderland continues, says Ego Chip. The next game will be a win now. Correct, because 9 games now of draw, win, draw, win. Oh, hang on, I'm going to sneeze now. Sorry. I'm sneezing now. What have you...
See? It's
no, go out there and do it. You're spreading your germs. That's probably why I'm sneezing now.
No, it's the dust. It's the dust. I'm all right.
So, yeah, big 2 weeks coming for Coventry City. Some improvement needed. We will see what happens now. And I'm going to go before we start sneezing to death. Any final comments, guys, please do get them in. A massive thank you for your support. Apologies that the stream has ended in sneezy circumstances.
Sneeze.
Do check out the links in the description, guys, and give us more support over there. Thank you to those of you guys that did donate today. Let's read out final comments. It's only Ipswich left who are winless in the Prem, says GHJM. Yeah, after Wolves' win today. Wayne says, Matt, you should apply. What, for the Coventry job? Yeah, right. We've got to get it right, by the way, the next appointment. It has to be right. He has given you his disease, says Nino. Jesus.
He got the autism disease.
Not a chance he's not passed some disease to you, says Nico. I know, I need to kick him out, honestly. I'm going to start acting strange now and eating crisps and popcorn through streams.
That sounds strange.
Well, it's something you do, and I don't think it's normal. I think it's absolutely outrageous.
Blind heat cream.
Al Daft says, my opinion on Cov sacking. Wayne started the season with a worse team than you, and you're level on points with Plymouth. That's another way of looking at it. Look, by the way, guys, there are people that were Robins out and some people that might think the decision isn't that bad. Let's respect their decision, their thoughts as well. The main thing is we're Coventry fans and we'll all be in agreement that it was great to get a point today and rescue that at the end. Let's see what happens now. A 2-week break, a lot of work is needed. If Doug King is ambitious as he makes out, he's going to do something impressive. So that's up to him now. The onus is on him. After the international break, it is Sheffield United and Burnley. That could be fun.
That Sheffield United, that's going to be a weird one, isn't it?
LVA says, bye. Thanks, Matt, says Wayne. No worries at all. Who do you want as Cov manager, says Isaac. I will do a talk on that on Cov TV at some point. So like I say, check out the link down below. Thank you for joining me, Burgie. And we won't see you next time because you will have passed away, won't you?
Rip.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching, your support. It's been scripted, this sounds. No, amazing. Considering where we are, the boys managed to pull together and get it past the line, 2-2. Let's just hopefully in 2 weeks people will be in a better mindset about things and they would have adjusted to what's to come. So onwards and a little bit upwards. Goodbye.
Yeah, take care, guys. Like I say, a massive thank you for your continued support. Look out for content on the Matt SB channel and the Cov TV channel. But for now, that's it from us. It's finished here at the Stadium of Light, Sunderland 2, Coventry 2, in the first game for the Sky Blues without Mark Robbins. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace out.